Hey guys, welcome to Fantastic Fridays, where we talk about Fantastic Four comics. Looking forward to doing tonight's issues. Going to be a lot of fun. We got a great panel lined up. Before we go into it, I want to talk about what's coming up. I'm thinking about doing something for Spider-Man. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if everyone's going to be able to see it in time, and I'll see what everyone's schedules are like. So we might do a Spider-Man discussion, maybe give it a little bit more time. I heard it's performing horrendously at the box office. It's never going to make its money back, but whatever. Right. Anyways, but of course, Monday will be Earth's Mightiest Mondays, Avengers, Vision. I just read these are very cool. So Vision's going to become the leader there for a little bit. Very cool. And then Tuesday night, TerraVision, we're doing a movie that is really a lot of fun. It's called The Dentist. It's a horror movie called The Dentist, so you know what it is. There's two Dentist movies, and I think Dentist Part 2 might be better than Dentist Part 1. It's Corbin Burnson, who you should know. I think he was on LA Law or one of those shows. He's a big-time actor, and he plays this psychotic dentist, and it's awesome. And Clint Howard is in Part 2, which makes Part 2 even more awesome. So check out Tuesday Night TerraVision, The Dentist. This is hosted by Wrestling with Horror, who's my buddy Pete. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, and you'll get all the updates there. And then Wednesday, Wednesday we're still not doing G.I. Joe yet. We're going to finish off the Todd McFarlane's run on Spider-Man, which is going to be the X-Force crossover, which is the final issue of Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man, the Bye Todd. So we're going to finish that up for next Wednesday, and then we're going to be back to G.I. Joe right after that. I want to thank the Super Friends, the channel members. Guys, I've got every single issue of Invincible. I think it's like 100 and something, 144 maybe. I don't know what it is. They're all on the Super Friends drive. So make sure if you're a Super Friend, you grab those. I'm going to start putting all of Walking Dead on there right after people grab some of that. So thank you to the Super Friends, and thank you to our friend Clobber in Time. Some people put a CT in the chat. We do that to honor his memory. He loved Fantastic Four. Ben Grimm was his favorite character. So if you're so inclined, please put a CT to honor his memory. Okay, let's bring in our friends so we can start going here. And we were talking about Brand New Day backstage. So we've got a myriad of reviews of numbers here. We've got everything from an 8, which is the real number. No, I don't know. We've got a 6, 7, 8. We got 6 to 8 out of 10. But we'll have to talk about that at another point, because I know there's some spoilers and up there already. But okay, let's bring in my co-hosts. Sean.
Hello.
You haven't seen it yet. I know, Spider-Man. People want to talk about it because it's the new movie to talk about. I did my video. I was a lot nicer to it because as I've explained, I'm a character-driven. I'm a character-driven person, which means hero first. If the hero's the best, that's almost good enough for a pass. Yeah. Secondary, supporting cast, villains, then story. I know that sounds odd, but if I like the character and the story is not the best, I can still get excited because I like seeing the character. This comes back from the watching TV shows where you didn't get any cool villains like Wonder Woman. If you didn't believe Linda Carter was Wonder Woman, you're not watching that show. Yeah, because there's no villains. They had an alien here and there, and they had like a cyborg or something.
But I believe in the comics in season 1, but
they didn't. Yeah. That was actually
World War II villains.
World War II season 1 was pretty good. All right, let's bring in Steve from Comics Asylum.
You ever play roulette? Always bet on black.
What's up,
hey Steve?
How's it going,
dude? Yeah, good. And I saw. I can just see. I haven't gone to the comments yet, but I see that Legion Mark is there. Legion, and this is the first and only time till date where I really liked Zendaya in this movie. So this is already an accomplishment. So congratulations. Maybe because her and Tom got married, but this is the best Tom Holland. This is the best Zendaya, and this is the best Ned. I don't know that actor's name, unfortunately. He'll just live on his. So that's going to be erased from my memory. I'll call him the fake Hobgoblin. Okay, let's bring in. I liked him though, even though he's the fake Hobgoblin. I liked him in this movie. Okay, let's let's bring in our.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah, Doom. Yes, Dr. Doom. I think I've got a super hot take on Doctor Doom. I think they should do just a Doctor Doom movie and not explain the character and not have any history with Fantastic Four and just bring him out of nowhere. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Dog was your first one. So sorry. You like that has his problems. Yes. You hated Yelena. Oh no. Oh yeah. Sean doesn't like Florence Pugh. You guys, there's like this.
I hate Yelena.
Hate her.
Wow, that's strong.
Yelena? I hate Yelena, man. What?
Okay, I'm gonna get you. No. Okay, yeah, that's before. But I
She's
like
okay in
Florence Pugh.
Thunderbolts.
I'm gonna have to get you. There's a certain pill you can take. There's some meds you can get. It's on prescription to help you come back around to the Florence Pugh camp or whatever.
She's okay. I guess. Like she's a good actress, but I don't like.
I like Yelena.
I don't like the
I don't know.
accent. I don't like the Marvel. She's Marvel humor the character, right? She's like just
Yeah.
things and says what the scene is or something.
Hold on. I need to. I was just about to say before Sean. I was about to cut Sean off because the problem is the longer he talks, the more sense he makes, and I don't want. I've already been on the medication for this, so I don't want to go back on the meds for this. So I just want to be happy. I don't understand the pills in Matrix. I still don't understand them. I want the pill where I go back to just liking Florence Pugh and even though she's
Blue,
not
right?
good. The blue is that blue?
Blue pill.
I want the
Blue
blue one on this character. I just want the blue.
Complacency pill. Yeah.
That's it. I want the complacency pill for this character. The other characters we can beat them up. Second, you didn't like the race swap. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah. Joe, is that the? Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Who is everyone in this movie? What the hell?
Everyone's in it, Sean. You missed out.
There's some deep cuts, man.
Phil is here.
Yeah. Shemai Phil.
Yeah.
Sataiti.
Didn't like the villain. Nobody likes that. So that's.
Oh.
Although that is a massive spoiler, I suppose. Hey, Phantom Outside, how's it going? By the way, that was massive. But anyways, whatever. It's done now. You can't. The cat's out of the bag. you can't close that up. Doing something for Spider-Man. Yeah, well, we're doing the Todd McFarlane stuff.
Euthanasia.
Oh. I don't think it's the Spider-Man. Listen, the Spider-Man stuff. He's in the mask and costume, an absolutely unbelievable amount of screen time. Like I'm looking at my watch thinking, wow, he's still Spider-Man. Like he's walking around because of the spell. You know what? Hindsight, that spell was great because it forces him to wear the mask all the time.
Yeah.
He only takes it off at the very, 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 very end and that's literally he's like choking on his blood at that point. So he has to remove. But other than that, he's in mask every chance he gets. He might take it off. He goes like this to drink some coffee and then right back on. Like it's like that cool. So there's a lot of Spider-Man.
Even when bathing.
Even when bathing, he's in the mask, which is really funny. That was funny, but Sean won't like that part because it's got.
But it makes sense. It makes sense though. That made complete sense.
That made complete sense,
yeah.
And it made complete sense why she had him do it too, right? Because this guy. Hey Legion, how's it going, Mark? So the dentist is a ripoff of Marathon Man. Oh, you haven't seen Marathon Man in a long time.
It's a Dustin Hoffman, Laurence Olivier, I think.
Yeah, oral horror. Yeah.
Oral horror.
CT, thank you. Matter Eater Lad. Oh, I love Matter Eater Lad is awesome. I love Zendaya in this. Yes, that was crazy. I didn't think that was going to happen. Mark's pulling an old J-Man trick of like making up random awesome stuff that doesn't happen just to get people to go see it. We just talked about that last night. I'll make up random things in movies. Well, it should have happened. What was that?
Lots of reasons to see it though. If you like Spider-Man, it's hard to not like the film, or at least Spider-Man in it, right? So
no. As I said, Spider-Man is Spider-Man. He is awesome. At like all of his stuff, they've got all the and they do the organic stuff. So they're it's got that mutation thing you saw in the trailer. That's all there. They do address the why doesn't Thanos. They actually address why doesn't Thanos just make more food,
create more resources.
They actually address that, and the answer to it is a massive. It's actually very funny, but it's a massive cop out. But it's I actually did laugh in the theater. I was like, okay, you guys don't want to answer this, you pieces of.
Well, there is an answer though. The answer is if you increase the food resources, the populations rise, right?
Right.
That's what happens in nature. If the food
Right.
source becomes more abundant, the population
This
increases.
is the first time I cared about any of those people, like ever. So maybe it's because they got married and now they're all like, the connections,
Yeah.
but I have no idea. Sean of the Meds, yeah.
They're going to be like Hume Cronin and Jessica Tandy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, good call.
Blake 7. There's a new Blake. Is this the Blake 7 review? Blake 7 is 10. Here, I'll give you the Blake 7 review right now. It's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Every season, every episode of every season, and Avon is the best character on television, and everything he says and does is 10 out of 10. That's the unbiased review. Now I'll give you the show review. Am I wrong? Or is Avon okay? Hold on. Is Avon the best character ever? Come on. He's up
He's
there.
one of the funniest ones.
God,
He's got
come on.
the best. He's got the most dry humor ever.
Of all
He's got the best lines.
He's got the best lines of all time.
He is a great character. Blake 7 is a great series, and he's a great character.
Yeah, he's a great character. He is unbelievably awesome. Everything he says and does is 10 out of 10. I had one problem that I was scared about, and I talked to Clubby personally. I said, can I ask you a question about this one episode? And he answered, and he literally relieved me. I was like, he goes, how is Avon speaking in that episode? I was like, you're right. How does he speak in other episodes? I'm like, you're right. Okay, so I fixed it all. I don't want to say anything because I love that series. I can't wait for the next season of the Blu-ray. And I love season 3 and 4. I know Blake isn't around as much, even though it's Blake 7, but it doesn't matter. The British are.
It's
Oh, is that a sports thing?
Shmai Fel. Sotoiti. Gweithio Tinyan.
Oh my goodness. The pills were manifesting. Yeah. I know what it is, but I don't know the color differences. Hey Vaughn, how's it going, man?
What's up, guy? What's up? Hey, Vaughn.
There's a lot of euthanasia. He took turn off. He took the mask off and turned TF. How this shit was nuts at the end. Yeah, that was crazy. Blade movie officially dead. Yep. Hey, Classic Comics. Yeah, I mean Blade. Come on. I mean, there is only ever going to be one Blade, and that is Wesley Snipes. I think like Wesley Snipes is to Blade as Christopher Reeve is to Superman. it's like I saw Blade Friday night, and then I went Saturday morning. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever. I got to go watch this again, like literally right now. I could have sat and watched the next showing, but I don't know if my mom was picking me up. Did I have a car at that point? I think I had my car at that point. Frank, this is the best Punisher for the best Bernthal Punisher. We saw it last night. Nice one. What's R-rated? Did I miss something?
Blade, maybe.
Yeah. For a short time. Yeah, it's more resources, just kicks the can down the road for a short time.
Exactly.
I see what you guys mean about Jean Grey. Well, yeah, you're an X-Men guy. That's why.
Who? Gene who?
Jean
Don't know
who?
who that is.
You can create 1,000 times space. You could you could do anything you want. I'm not with Thanos. Thanos is a piece of garbage villain. He could have figured out another way to use the stones to save everybody. So go away. He could have made it so that people don't need food. we just survive on being awesome.
The whole bit, his solution though is still not permanent, because then people will just eat and multiply anyways. I think part of it is they'll feel punished and be sat, like their will be sapped from doing that, perhaps. Right. But
Avon's line is I'm not stupid, I'm not expendable, and I'm not going. No, what is it? What's the exact line? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm not stupid, I'm not expendable, and I'm not going. Avon is great. Shame he was played. What? Oh my God, Phil. Phil knows that's a joke. Or is having a stroke. No, he's not.
He's kicking sand on you at the beach, J-Man.
Right.
Yeah, thanks, Classic. Sometimes bad guys are bad.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just bad guys.
Not sometimes. Like, they should be most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all these writers, I feel like flying them to countries where you can't reason with the leaders. There's no story that made these guys.
You know what was
Don't they
good
live in the
with
States? No need to fly.
You know what was good was Rambo 4, man. those big missionaries came down, the guy and Rambo's like, they would have assaulted her 100 times and then shot her in the head. You're coming down here. What do you think's coming? You're coming down here for what purpose? These people.
Oh, Rambo 4. Yeah.
You know, like, so he said that was a great movie. The way he just presented that case in like a 1-minute dialogue. It's like, what do you think's happening down here, buddy? Like, you're coming down here. Like, no one cares. That was awesome.
Sean, I think you've hit on something. Whereas when a lot of the stories that we're reading were written, there was an existential worldwide threat.
Yeah.
Right?
Cold War.
Yeah.
Right? Some of these guys went
Cold
through
War.
2 of them, right?
Yeah.
And then had a Cold War or went to serve in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people who are writing now, you know, I'm not like trying to belittle any of the hardships, but they don't have that same sort of specter of danger over them in terms of their existence. So they don't get what that is, kind of, because like even you think of like Vader and the Empire, they're the Third Reich, right?
Yeah. No, World War II and the Cold War shaped these stories. Like like you don't. It's like Doctor Doom and everything, right? And the mindset of good and evil, and that's gone now. You know.
Yeah, now evil is you said a swear word in a coffee shop or something, and now you're like the most evil person there is.
Yeah,
It's
priorities are like out of whack, right?
Right.
You know, it's
Or like when I went up and just punched that old woman in the face for no reason, they call me evil. Like, give me a break.
Yeah. And it's also present in like anime and manga, because you talk about things blowing up and explosions and mass destruction. Hiroshima and Nagasaki are still present in
their culture, yeah.
And so it's part of the stories that they tell, but they just put a fantastical element to it.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
The trains are on time.
At least
Dr. Doom was a great, well, according to this, he was a great leader. So let's get into it here. Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four
247.
number 247. The cover art is John Byrne. Release date is July 13th, 1982, but the cover date is October 1982. Editor-in-chief is Jim Shooter. This Land is Mine, written and penciled and inked by John Byrne.
Wow.
Colored by Glynis Wein, lettered by Jim Novak, edited by Jim Salikrup and Lance Tooks.
Nice. Dr. Doom looks like he's going to take a big dump on Latveria here. Yeah. Get it out. It's going to be a big blob. Oh my God, he's gonna do it. He's gonna puke or whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna puke. Yeah.
This land is my land. This land is your land.
That's what I thought of too.
Is that what? That's the instantaneous thing I thought. This is John Byrne, right? Canadian.
You and me.
You throwing in oh, this is a great. I like this a lot. I like this page a lot. This would have been a double page, right?
Yeah.
Great dialogue too. There's pushback. Doom makes his case. They push back.
I love it. My pen is not working. Yeah, I love that. So I don't know how many weeks ago now, but Zorba, who is the big rebellious, the leader of the rebels, the Louis Riel of Latveria.
That's a Canadian deep cut.
Yeah, that's like a surgeon's. That's a super deep one. We used to use that all the time. Louis, you try to be a Louis. So you want to go see a Louis? No. Why are you trying to be Louis Riel right now? Like, just
rebellion.
just go to the movie. I don't want to go. It's like whenever one of our friends is being weird, we're like, "Why are you trying to be Louis Riel right now?" Like this. So, anyways, a lot of great stuff here. It's hard. It's really small on my screen, but Doom was dethroned, and his mind and body, his mind is now back in his body. Was that last week's or was that
last week?
That was last week, right?
Issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Don, hey DJ, the real Doom. Yeah, anytime. This is the real Doom now. So I like this. So he's back in his body. His time away from Latveria, like disembodied or whatever. Zorba's been running things. Everything's going to shit. He actually made the laws more loose. He loosened up the laws, but that actually made everything kind of worse. This is a lot of interesting stuff. I don't understand. Like, I don't exactly know like where John Byrne's going with this, but it's like, it's kind of interesting, right? Like, it's like Doom was a dictator and had really strict laws and everybody was fed and safe. They weren't free, but they almost didn't want to be free because they didn't even know like what an alternative would be, so that when they got the freedom, it just became anarchy almost. And now Zorba's trying to maintain control. So he's got martial law, he's got soldiers and robots out shooting people. What were you gonna say, Ara?
He's toying with the benevolent dictator.
Yeah.
Don't you think though? Is that Byrne's commentary on human nature?
Yes.
That as human beings, we need a level of control, and you take that away, and we revert to a more primal and much uglier version of ourselves. Hey, this is this is not a random cameo here with this little boy.
Yeah,
this is Christoph.
Yes, Christoph. Yeah,
this is great. Yeah, very significant character.
No, here comes the mom. Christoph. No, not Christoph. It's like she comes running out. Oh, it's you, my lord. No, don't beat him up. It's like Doom doesn't beat up kids. You're kind of bad though, but like, okay, I guess you don't directly beat them up, but you hurt their parents, and then they grow up homeless and on the street and become serial killers. So maybe you don't directly hurt kids, but you indirectly hurt them. Doom did not see the mail, of course. Rule the land, Richards. I forwarded to Namor Panther. Yeah, Black Panther. No, that was one hanging in the air. Yeah. Pretty cool. Anarchy, yeah. It's like, I don't know. So he's Dr. Doom is not so easily destroyed. Oh yes. So he still talks like Doom. This is an interesting. After I read these, I purchased the Doom 2099, whatever it's called, omnibus, I guess, which is the whole thing with Fantastic Four 2099, and it was on sale. And then I had a coupon to make it even cheaper, so it ended up being like, it was almost like, I don't know, like not more than 25% off. It was like 30% off or something. So I ended up getting it because I remember I was reading it, and it's like how he's trying to get back. He goes into the future and he's trying to reclaim everything. So it's like he's almost like the hero there. So this is kind of like, it reminded me of that. He's like this kind of a hero, sort of. It's like this woman's like, oh, help me out, and all that. And people miss him. They actually miss Doom. There's like, they're saying, oh, he's not dead, and he's still, he'll come back or something, like he's like the big savior who's going to come back. So he's walking around and telling everybody, when I was the leader, everybody was happy.
Were they? He killed a lot of, he put people to death for very small offenses. Like, it was an absolute police state, right?
Right.
The law, if you stepped out of line, you died. So,
I guess to it, right? Like
I suppose there was a high degree of certainty, right? Disobey, die.
Right.
It reminds me of that Superman episode in the animated series years and years later, where Superman defeats Darkseid, and then all of the people then prop him up and is like, my lord, and because Superman's like, you guys are free, and then they rush to Darkseid's aid and say, oh, are you okay,
I am many things, but here I am God.
Yeah,
that's what
a great episode.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Well said,
Sean.
Well,
yeah, and there's the Lex Luthor stuff, right? Where he's a hero.
Oh, Lexor. Yeah,
Lexor,
that's my favorite story in the Pre-Crisis Superman. So yeah.
All right, so he's walking down.
So yeah.
So here's Zorba. He's not Greek, or no?
Can you call him something else, guys?
I just can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
Great. Hey, Rogues, how's it going, dude?
Hey, Rogues.
The cultural impact of Zorba the Greek.
Yeah, if Dr. Doom got a movie and people gave it bad reviews, they'd kill him. Doom thought it was very good. It's like, I didn't think it was that great.
I don't know about you lads. We've all seen the Avengers Doomsday trailer, right? Yeah. That voiceover at the start with Robert Downey Jr. trying to do Eastern European.
You lost me right there.
Terrible. I mean,
Robert Downey
Jr. He tried to do a Welsh accent in Dr. Dolittle, and actually wasn't that bad. But mate, his Eastern European is just terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
Doom
what a
hates the sad
mistake.
sacks, just like
Yeah,
JFK, just like Jifk.
Just
Jifk
like was it Lana Lang?
Yeah, no, Bolana Lang report to Jifk, and then
Yeah.
Jif's like, oh, I don't know. I say Jif's because that's from Married with Children. She's like, this is a conspiracy, like Jifk.
Is that like SGT slaughter?
SGT. That is everywhere now. I feel. Oh, come on, man. I like Tiffany Stratton. All right, but that was brutal. I can't. All right, so this is a recap for people who weren't on the streams or who haven't read this.
Look up Burns' artwork though. Look at what's implied in those panels.
Yes,
it's very adult, quite sinister, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's ooh.
Yeah, what's going on over here, right?
You know, one panel, a little bit of talking, boom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, the Sentinels are out. There must be mutants everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Latveria was relearning crime.
Yeah.
That pretty much says it all.
Yeah, and then Zorba then you got the robots here, the Guardian robots, and you got Marshall.
Do you think that's an Eden allegory? Because Doom has this line. The only thing I took away from them was the ability to be evil.
Yeah.
Where is it?
He does say that, yes.
That's a good point.
Like, I wonder if it's an Eden allegory, right? Because now everything's gone horribly wrong because they've got the ability to choose for themselves, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Every time Outsiders showed up, you're right. Doombots show up. I also got Kill Bill Whole Bloody Affair. I got that too on 4K Joe Dog, so props. Yeah, got that as well. But prior to that, I bought both versions on 4K. So now I have 17 versions of Kill Bill, which is like a mid-tier Tarantino movie for me. But anyway, I have every version of it.
Anyone know what's Doom's title? Because Zorba is a monarch. He's the king's brother. What's
Emperor?
Doom's
He's
title?
Emperor Doom, right?
I thought that's when he becomes all powerful. But is he?
Oh yeah, no,
Is he a monarch? He's not, because he's not hereditary monarch of Latveria.
No,
he's not. He's not president because he's not elected.
No,
he's overlord. But has he got a title?
Like prime minister or something.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know.
No, he's like
Let's give
master
him
of
one.
Latveria.
We're gonna give him one today. No, I think Emperor's fine. Or I mean, yeah, Emperor Doom is that newer stuff, right? Where he gets the magician. Oh no, that's Sorcerer Supreme. He becomes Sorcerer Supreme in the very latest stuff. I just read some stuff where he was Sorcerer Supreme or whatever.
Yeah.
He has the cloak. He actually has the cloak in place of the green. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. I'll do something a little different with him, but it was a good fight. I read the final fight where he kept reversing time or whatever. That was kind of neat. I mean, it's Marvel Comics, so it sucks, but like it was kind of a neat thing. Doom is actually those are the people of Ares overthrow the original. Yeah, but he?
Does he really love them though?
Yeah, I don't know if he does.
Or does he just love his? Are they like possessions to him? Okay, so back when I was a lawyer, right, and I did family court stuff, people got very possessive of their children, right? They would spend obscene amounts of money, whether it was theirs or somebody else's, do stupid things, fight on stupid grounds, make stupid arguments, and just be stupid because they felt this sense of possession over their children. And I'm not convinced that often it was love. It was a sense of entitlement. Yeah. Yeah. And I to me, that's more what Doom's about. But if you guys think differently.
Stuff. No, he collects stuff. He's an art. He collects all that art and all of that. So it is his possessions. These are my Latverian people. And that's why he feels that if someone kind of betrays him or goes against him, he feels like personally insulted and gets angry and lashes out at them because it's like,
it's more than that though, J-Man. It's like, if you're a king and have no subjects, then what are you? Right. And so it all kind of fits in. Yes. Does he love them? No. Does he hate them? No. But he needs them.
Yeah, he needs them.
He owns them.
Yes.
Because he'll do terrible things to them as well. Right?
Yeah.
He'll inflict pain on his subjects, or instantaneous death. Like he's not a humanitarian at all. But
it's kind of getting back to your family court thing where it's like, like if you're almost like they're in an abusive relationship with him, right?
Yeah. It's complex, and that's
Very
the great.
complex.
That's the bit of this writing that's fantastic, right? Is Byrne developing these ideas, complex.
Well, they should probably remove all that for the movie and just make him a generic villain that no one will care about. Anyway. Okay, sorry. Enough. I'm not going to dump on that. I'm not going to dump on
a sob story, which I don't like either.
Right. I'm not going to. Well, let's not dump on the movie for at least 50. Let's give a 15-minute break on dumping on the movie, and then we'll come back to it because we will come back to it. So here come the attack of the Guardian robots. The Guardian robots, which it's like our Guardian's a newspaper, but in there the Guardian are robots that kill you.
But they're Guardians. They protect things. They're kind of like Sentinels who protect things.
They do. I like the Sentinels.
Come on.
I'm joining the Human Sentinel program.
Look at them. They're is he not? Who did the original design for the Sentinels? Was it Kirby or was it Adams? Who did was the original Sentinel design?
I think it was Kirby, but you might be right.
Yeah.
We haven't done X-Men from the start on this channel yet.
I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, by the time I was into X-Men, it's like way the hell later. This is like post Giant Size, right? So they're RoboCops, yeah. Protect the innocent, serve the public, trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. Directive 4, do whatever Zorba tells us. So they shot this poor woman here. She got killed. Kirby was the original designer. There you go.
Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, X-Men 14, first appearance Sentinels.
Yeah,
so it's definitely Kirby.
That's they feel like Kirby things.
Well, they
right?
look Kirby-ish, yeah.
Yeah, they feel like a Kirby thing.
Like
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, there you go. It's beautiful. Okay, so the robots are attacking. So the Fantastic Four kind of have no choice but to just help because they're just in the middle of this. They all say that there's no punishments. They removed that stuff. So the robots are attacking. They kill that lady. So Doom's whole thing was he didn't allow evil acts, except for the ones that he performed, I suppose. He didn't allow others to do evil acts. So I think when he was ruler, they were either all just scared of him or all just blindly loved him, but they were all unison. Whereas this guy, once there's no punishments and everything's lax, then they start getting mad at each other. And I think that's where the we need to be controlled as a society, or we need some sort of guiding principles or some sort of rules or something. Like little kids, if you give them too much freedom, they're just running around wild. You got to give them their boundaries and give them choice. Do you want, what do you want, a chocolate chip cookie or a brownie? But you can't give them unlimited choices. You can have any dessert you want. Then they're just right. Like, so it's like there's the illusion of choice, but it's really limited, right? Just like Netflix, they only show you the top 10 movies.
It's just like streaming. I was gonna say. I'm gonna look through options for 2 hours rather than watch a movie for 2 hours.
Right. Go back to FF80 or 84. Doom claims he has one law for his people to be happy. Yeah.
Well, he says shit.
Consider evil.
True.
His evil. Yeah, you're right. His evil acts are not evil. Yeah.
My go with her. Yeah, true.
And the patented, bringing up the floor. I love it. It's like rolling up the cement.
Love it. Amazing.
Yeah. Great panels.
Yeah, it's like that whole Twinkies commercial.
Yeah.
So the people think he's a pretty good leader, and I was a good leader. I was pretty awesome. It's like, all right, sure.
Okay.
Well, this guy got destroyed.
Hang on a second here, right? So Doom reveals that he has basically an off switch that could have just turned the robots off.
Yeah.
And he's like, why did you wait till now? Doom's reasons are his own. Do not question them.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
so you don't just turn it off. It's like, yes, you do. We mentioned Rambo earlier.
He's so nuts, Dr. Doom.
Mm-hmm.
He's great.
I've always found him kind of ridiculous, but he's so crazy.
But he looks awesome.
And
Like he looks awesome, and his whole thing is cool.
He's probably up there. If you ever do a stream on top comic book character designs, I know your favorite Spider-Man. Yeah. I think Iron Man is the greatest comic book character design.
Yeah.
But I think Doom we'd have to do Marvel DC separate, but Doom would be in there. Dr. Doom it's such a great look. It shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah. Yeah. If we do like heroes, villains, like that would be good. And then Marvel and DC, you can separate them out. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's Vader too, right? Like you can change his color scheme, and that's Vader.
He's Vader before Vader was cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even that scene where I guess he invites them to Latveria and he has that feast for them. Kirby.
Yeah.
That's Cloud City. That's Cloud City.
Yeah.
We mentioned that. I mean, that's ages ago now, but I mean, we mentioned there was a break in Fantastic Four streams because Klobby was doing them with us, and he only wanted to do the first 108, and then we moved on. But then we went back to it to finish it because I like to complete. I like to complete the whole thing. But we moved on to something else, and then we kind of came back after.
Well, you were reading them, and you're like, "These are pretty awesome." Afterwards,
I thought they were all. I liked Fantastic Four. I've liked it. The best has been the Kirby ones. Now it's going back. It's going up. But I always thought it was pretty good. Like I don't think it was like Jack Kirby is the best, and then it just like super dropped to shit, and then now it's been shit until Byrne came out. I don't think that at all. I think it's been consistently pretty good. I think Avengers is off and on.
Yeah.
Where you're like, this is okay, but but I don't think Fantastic Four really dipped, and we're on issue 2. Like we're going to be covered. We've on 250.
Oh, you were in for such a treat. 249 is a great 249, 250. Oh, just
great
foreshadowing.
Great issue.
Foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Man. So, what are we trying to figure out here? So, so there's the negative beam.
This is where he says the line about, and all I took from the people was a single freedom, one which Zorba has evidently restored, the freedom to commit evil.
Right.
Oh.
Because I think deep down that whatever happened to his mother still resonates to him in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the way that she was killed, I think he kind of his worldview is based on a lot of that.
Yeah, it's like a gypsy or whatever, right? They're all gypsies.
Isn't one of his motivations to get sufficient power to rescue her soul from Mephisto?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, that I feel like that's just been super swept under the rug. It's like, oh yeah, remember that thing? Yeah. It's like,
hot take. I liked Sacha Baron Cohen as Mephisto.
Oh, he's great.
What was that? Where was that?
He was an Ironheart as Mephisto, and I thought he was great.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Ironheart, and then I kept ruining my shirts with all the barf, so I was like, I better stop because it's just like
he's in the last one. He's in the
Why
end.
the hell is Mephisto and Ironheart?
Oh, because it sucks, Sean.
It's the same reason Jean Grey's in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
it's a way to introduce characters without having to craft a whole story around them.
But also introduce for what, like is Sacha Baron Cohen gonna be in like Doomsday or
yeah, I don't know. That was bad. Hey, Truth, how's it going, dude?
Ironheart?
That is.
But maybe Midnight Suns though, right?
We'll probably never see him again. But Shane,
you might see him in the Johnny Blaze.
True, the Gosling film.
Right.
Yeah. That's an interesting. What do you think of that casting? The Ryan Gosling.
And the casting's good. I'm looking forward to it getting canceled next year at the next announcements. It's like they just announce stuff. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Tomorrow I'm going to be covering
Gosling's
all of Spider-Man 2099, and then the next time we're going to be covering. And then I didn't cover it.
The difference here is that there's a team. Like with Blade, they kept changing the writers constantly, and there's no director to guide it. So
we'll listen. When I see the trailer with Ryan Gosling driving around on the bike, it's like that.
Feige, I think the Emperor has no clothes. Honestly, I think he's always been pretty bad and always had a lot of help, and now the help is gone. And we're seeing Feige for what he is like
figure. He based the appearance of Zorba on sort of.
So he presses the button. Here comes all the toy soldiers, or what was that? Small soldiers. Remember small soldiers? All right, it's clobbering time. Yes, here we go. Finally, things like I'm going to get in there.
Hang on, just a moment. Before we progress to this amazing action sequence, let's all take a moment and think that Dr. Doom created an army of robots specifically to destroy his whole country,
Right.
just in case. What contingency would that serve, I wonder? It's like,
Maybe they pissed him off at a restaurant or something and overcooked the steak or something.
I woke up this morning, looked around, and hated everything. Here's my army of killer, destructive robots.
Yeah.
An arms race against himself.
Oh yeah, here we go. Boom, boom. Everyone's fighting. Yeah, here's Invisible Woman does that lifting up of her using her force fields. That's cool. Whoa, she really those
I
guys
love
up
the
in
fact that he has a jetpack under his cape, and the cape doesn't burn. I think it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, he's
it's
always
made of unstable molecules.
Flame retardant. Yeah.
But you know what? And I did not come up with this. Is a Rob Liefeld comment where he's like, the creation of the word or term of unstable molecules is so perfect because your head can sort of instantly understand it.
It's plausible.
And you can wrap your head around it and you're like, yeah, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I get it. It's unstable. Okay. Like no other explanation. It's brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. You could say anything. I mean, and it doesn't, and you're like, it's a fact, it is that. So good fights here.
Great fights.
Look at that. He flies through them. That's cool.
On the next page, you got a real classic. You got one panel for each character, but look at the story each panel tells.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like ripping them to shreds, and Johnny's like going through and like melting each guy and whatnot. And she literally grabbed a piece of a thing and smashed another guy with it. And he's like slingshotting guys and shit. That's pretty cool. Hey, old man, are you okay, old man? So hold on. The Nega Beam, we talked about that. Oh no, we didn't talk. Did we? No, he's going to shoot the Nega Beam, right? That's coming.
Not Boris the Blade either.
Yeah, there it is.
And this is Doom's dad's buddy. Is the old man?
Yes. Doom's fault. Yes. Okay. Yes. It's like, I'm dying. Your Excellency, you're not too bad yourself. No. So that's Marx Brothers. All right, here comes Doom. Dun, 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 dun. This is like the big, like him like walking. And you could just see in the slow motion, like the big smokes everywhere, and he's like walking towards the screen, and getting the friggin' energy hand or whatever. Yeah, Cyclops. That's the real Cyclops. The Cyclops. That's one of my gripes in the Odyssey. Literally, the Cyclops didn't shoot any force blasts or anything. It's brutal. Come on, a terrible missed opportunity.
Street Fighter trailer. Anyone see that?
I'm just going to see that anyways because I'm looking forward to it because it's Street Fighter. So it looks cool from what I saw. I didn't see the newest trailer.
Versus Blanca with Jason Momoa's Blanca. It was cool. I'm excited about that film.
I'm excited about it. So here he is. He's as part of the energy or whatever. You think it's Boris? Who's Boris? Oh, Boris.
Boris is the old man.
Oh yeah, Iron Hardy. Yeah. I saw a trailer for a movie called Giant. Oh, Ebenezer. Yeah, that my wife saw that. She thought it was kind of neat, dark fantasy kind of thing. Yeah, Marvel Logo Studios cringe. Yeah, Doom versus Zorba at Brawl on the Beach. Yeah, Doom Zorba. Is anyone watching WWE? That's Obafemi. Zorba.
Yeah.
Zorba. The Beast Incarnate, Doctor Doom. That's going to be this weekend. 2 nights of SummerSlam. Jeez, they're going to kill it. But tomorrow night is a triple A. That's all I care about.
When is SummerSlam? This weekend, right?
It's this weekend, but I'll be watching Triple A when it's on.
Is
I don't
Saturday
care.
and Sunday?
Yeah. Wakanda for never. What? No. What can? I don't know what.
Wakanda douche forever.
Wakanda. Oh dear. October 16th. Stage I'll be seeing it.
Wasn't even that guy Camerahead from
Hellraiser 3?
Yeah. As in, whenever I see this guy, I think of Camerahead.
You're right, it is Camerahead.
Camerahead.
Yeah, you're right.
On the same eye.
On the same eye, yeah, it is Camerahead from Hellraiser Part 3, Hell on Earth. Starring Terry Farrell.
Yeah.
He's a Cenobite.
Yeah.
All right,
Reed's going to assert himself in a second. If you, when the next page, look at Reed assert himself here, because they go back to the debate about, well, okay,
Yes.
Doom's kind of like, right, bugger off because now you've helped me, and
And he killed Zorba.
yeah, he did. Anyway, Doom grants you the freedom to depart, and like Ben starts talking, Johnny starts talking, and Reed's quiet. Both of you, I'll handle this, right? Because I like it when Reed Richards is an assertive character, because
Yes.
as we said last week, he would be like him talking to me is like me talking to my dog, right? There's that enormous difference in intelligence. He's as smart as all the rest of them put together, right? So he's got stuff figured out on a level they can't even begin to comprehend. So really, for Reed to be the leader makes the most sense, right?
Yeah, Reed's awesome. Everybody here is awesome.
Yeah, and I don't like how they've portrayed Reed. It's almost like Banner. They've done that to Banner as well too.
Yeah,
where like Reed is he might be on the spectrum or whatever, but they portray him as like an ass. And so these early issues go back to the Kirby stuff. He's a man of action. Yes, he's distracted by his brilliance and stuff, but he's not an ass. He's not cold and calculating and detached, right? And just like how Banner is like a bumbling idiot who's more tormented than the Hulk is, that's not Banner either. Banner is tortured because he is the Hulk, not because he's a bad dude.
Yeah, I don't like this. If you're smart, you're automatically like kind of an ass or something. Like, where did that come from? Like that. If you watch any of the Japanese kids entertainment stuff, like Ultraman or whatever, it's a completely different kind of mentality. In Ultraman, I only thought of it because I was looking at some of my Ultraman collection today, where like the scientists are the main thing. It's not a military force. Like, it's always a military force where like, oh no, we're in charge of everything. Even S.H.I.E.L.D. is a military kind of thing.
Yeah,
but whereas
militaristic scientists.
These guys are legit scientists. Like everyone goes, even in the Godzilla movies, everyone goes to them. The military is under the control of the science department. Like they tell them what to do. It's like, okay, we'll make something to hit Godzilla, or Ultraman is a hero and he's a scientist. Like they're actual science guys. So that's a very interesting, completely different take on who the heroes are or whatever. Pretty kind of neat.
I think it's cultural too.
It's a cultural thing, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Peter Parker, Spider-Man is a science hero as well.
Yes,
and that's something that Brand New Day did quite well.
Yes,
they did quite well in the Andrew Garfield film as well.
Yeah,
because Peter Parker's a genius as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, and the science. This is the best Parker science stuff. Like he is consistently, when he's out of mask, it's only to develop things to use them. He's constantly fixing the webs, making new things. And yeah, he does have, because he has no friends, they gave him that AI to it's just for dialogue purposes. So he's
exactly, because that used to be his inner voice, like the thought balloons. Yeah. The AI are his thought balloons.
Thought balloons. But it's all of that stuff. It's like, okay, I want to fix this. How can I do this? What? Like he is consistently fixing up stuff and making things in, like there's a lot of science stuff too. So he's either Spider-Man or doing Peter Parker science. There's like zero relationship stuff. Even when that girl says, "Oh," and he's like, "Hey," and he just like doesn't care. Like
he thinks his way.
Yeah,
he thinks his way out of problems. That's his problem solving. He doesn't. His first reaction is to punch his way out. His reaction is to think his way out.
And the crowd loves. I love when they get together for stuff for the hero, and they get together big time in this movie. There's a lot. I just can't believe it's. Oh my god! It's killing me. This would have been like easy third best Spider-Man movie, easy like. And then they had to pull this dumbass. I almost feel like going back in time and saying, "Who thought this idea?" And just get rid of that person. Take him out the dinner.
Yeah. It's like, Feige, you're fine. Who's this guy? Yeah.
Your problem, J-Man, is that you're not a Spider-Man reader, and so we're used to disappointment.
Yeah. Well, are they on volume 7 now or volume 8 or something?
I lost track.
Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah,
they're going back to Legacy in a couple months for the
1000 coming out in September.
Yeah.
So they're going to go back to Legacy.
It's a milestone, right?
Yeah, they'll go back to Legacy. Okay, let's do 248.
All right, Fantastic Four 248. The cover art is John Byrne. Release date is August 17th, 1982, but the cover date is November 1982. Editor-in-chief is Jim Shooter. Nightmare. Written, penciled, and inked by John Byrne, colored by Glennis Ween, lettered by Rick Parker, and edited by Jim Sally Crow.
All right, Triton's on the moon.
Do you notice, right, that since Byrne took over, he has worked his way into drawing all the important Marvel characters. In 243, he's got the Avengers and Spider-Man and Daredevil, as well as the FF and Doctor Strange, right? So there's a thing. He goes away from it for a bit later on, but in this sort of, because he starts 232, so we're looking at, he's within his first 20 books, right? And there's when we get to 250, there's more cameos again, right? But I feel like this issue is Byrne watched some Star Trek and thought, oh, that's interesting, and thought, the Inhumans haven't made an appearance in a while. I want to draw the Inhumans. And that's what we get. It's still cool, though. It's
for sure.
A cool issue.
And Phil makes a great point. That second panel with Triton, that is...
Oh, that is Kirby. I thought that too.
Good one, Phil.
Pure Kirby, man.
And this is a total... I mean, this is like this is either Space 1999, which they even mentioned at one point. Like, it's either Space 1999, Star Trek. It's like, find some weird crystal thing, entity thing.
Yeah.
You know what this is. All of a sudden, it starts to mess with them.
It's a Twilight Zone episode.
It's a Twilight Zone episode. It's like, on the moon, the Inhumans are a race of Supermen, but they are yet to encounter the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone.
Yeah, Twilight Zone. This is the Twilight Zone.
90s Euro, man.
Euro, man. That's what it is. God damn. Look at all this coolness. So here comes the FF. Hey guys, we're here for a visit. Yay! It's a Fantastic Four. Woo!
What do they care about ticker tapes and stuff?
It's a
nice.
gender reveal party.
That's it. You're right. There's Black Bolt. He might not speak, but he definitely hugs. It's like, guys, what's going on? How would you hug him? You'd have to go over. Like, that's always a problem. Like, do you go across? Do you go over? Do you go under?
It's Silverhawks. It's like, how do I approach this hug?
You have to go around. You can't cross hug him because it'd be too weird. And then you're like, I got over top him.
Yeah.
I think he just high fives.
Oh, he's just a high fiver. Yeah, okay. Talk to the hand. All right, there's is this Luna?
Yeah.
Yes, Luna. So there's Crystal. Okay, so sorry. There's Crystal and there's Crystal stuff. There's like a crystal thing. They're gonna name the baby. We're gonna name it Luna. It's got Quicksilver's hair. Oh no, it's got Peter Parker's hair.
Yes.
It's got those hooks. It's got the two hooks.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're like, oh, Superman has a curl. We're gonna give Spider-Man two curls. I like that shit. It's like,
yeah. To look like a spider.
Yeah. So it's like a spider's on his head or whatever. Whoa, what's going on? It's Space 1999. They actually say it. See, the moon goes away.
Yeah.
Now the way Reed realizes all of this stuff is super awesome. This whole entire thing was just wicked. This is exactly like a Star Trek or space or whatever, like where he starts to like, wait a minute, how could that have happened, right? Or if something was this large, it couldn't move like this. Like all of these weird things start to go on.
I shouldn't be able to see this far ahead.
Right? Yeah. The moon takes off. Take off. Moon takes off.
I will say, well, when we get to the giant, I just got a thought for you about.
Yeah.
I tell
you, they do say Space 1999 in this comic.
This next page, right? When I first saw it, I thought the ship was approaching them, and I just realized no.
Yeah.
They're approaching it.
Yeah, the moon is moving into it, and it basically goes, like this. So I knew something was weird because I've never read these before, so this is the first time reading. I was like, whoa, what? I was like legit confused. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like, what the hell's happening? Like, it's gonna get eaten. Called Nightmare. I didn't piece it together. Go ahead, Steve.
Do they address the I guess the fallout of the moon being separated from the Earth back on Earth in terms of tides and stuff?
They
No, I don't
address
think so.
not directly, but Reed addresses so many things that are scientifically wrong that you can assume that it was almost off-panel discussion or something like, or
Right.
like it's like he mentions every little thing. Like
That would
how
cause
could-
disasters on
I mean this. I mean, yeah, yeah. Well, in Space 1999, they do mention that, but
It's also the breathable air. Do you remember the DS9 episode when they shrink one of the runabouts down to a
Yes.
tiny size?
yeah.
and that's an air bubble in the
Yeah, because at that size, their bodies can't breathe.
yeah.
They can't
yeah.
metabolize oxygen. So yeah, they have to have and the Jem'Hadar infiltrate the Defiant, I think, and they fight. Yeah, they're shooting at them from the runabout. They're firing photon torpedoes at full size Jem'Hadar. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of issues about how they interact with the environment at that size.
Yeah, because they're like they couldn't breathe, so they create they basically extend their shields and then make a air bubble around it, and it's like a smaller thing, so they can actually breathe properly. Remember when Star Trek was awesome? Okay, anyway, is also Broken Isolate. Yes, in the movie, yes, he's also primitives. Oh yeah, Alpha Primitives. Yeah, everybody there, the ones clean up. Yeah, where are those primitives? Give me a sandwich, primitives.
Bad day on Earth.
Yeah, it's a bad day on Earth, that's for sure.
It's a Roland Emmerich movie.
Yes. So this alien presumes to take the Watcher's home base. Yeah, exactly. Uatu. Ooh, bro. I was watching that planet. Yeah. Yeah. Uatu, where are you? It's like
Over here.
Uatu. All right. So it goes into the ship. I mean, the ship ate the moon. That's pretty crazy. Look at this. It's like it's got like. This is like
to fall apart. Yeah.
yeah. Like
It's crazy to scale when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked in I was gonna say Mystery Men, that's not the movie. Men in Black, where they had I thought the first Men in Black movie was like a friggin' awesome, like 10 out of 10, man. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And like they zoom in and it's like a micro, again, it's like a micro universe inside the thing, in the cat's thing, or like, I mean, there's a lot of neat. It's like it had an orb or something. It was literally like a world or whatever. So stuff like that is really neat. Call Bruce Willis. Don't ask him what's shaking.
No.
Is that from Hudson Hawk or something? I don't know. Is that from, or do I know what movie that? I don't
It's
know.
probably
Armageddon?
attributed to his disease.
I thought it was an Armageddon reference.
Oh,
Maybe it is.
wow, Sean, that's wow.
I went dark there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny though.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
Do you know what needed a sequel? Which Bruce Willis movie needed a sequel? Was Last Boy Scout.
Oh,
Yeah, that
you-
was
you
awesome.
could
That's
have
coming out in
made-
4K.
You could have made so many sequels because Owen posted on National Elite
Yeah.
something about that film before.
4K is coming
You
out.
could have
yeah.
made a couple of good sequels. Hot take: Last Boy Scout is as good as Lethal Weapon 1.
I might
argue with that. And I love Lethal Weapon.
I might be there. I might say
Yeah.
maybe it's one step down, but it's not far removed.
No.
But the thing is, but you know what, Billy Blanks died in the beginning. I was very upset. I was like, my boy, because Billy Blanks is like one of my faves. And he
Like the
died in the
last
beginning.
one.
I was like, no, Billy Blanks, you killed Billy. Oh, I was very upset. And Sean knows my favorite Billy Blanks moment is going undercover.
He has to go in disguise. He just like turns his hat like this and unbuttons.
He zips down his thing and turns his hat.
Incognito.
And he's like, he's like, I'm going incognito. Whoosh, turns his hat and then zips down like that. I was shocked. I couldn't. The transformation was crazy. I was like, wait a minute, that's not even Billy Blanks. Wait, it is Billy Blanks. Shit, that was good. It was damn good.
Tybo.
I love Tybo, but no, it's from Expect No Mercy.
Yeah.
And hey, Riverbend, we should be getting that pretty soon. I'm going to do a review when I get that.
I was thinking about that the other day. It's like they've been radio silent, but
No. They're sending stuff.
Okay.
If you go to the kit, or it's not on Kickstarter. What the hell's it on? Oh no, we just did it through the email. I've gotten emails from the guy. He's doing stuff. He's definitely doing stuff. It's been on Facebook, which you never go on. It's been on Facebook. Sam Furstenberg is putting stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, it's coming soon. We're gonna be getting that. Steve James, movie I've never seen. Steve James movie I've never seen. I can't wait.
I'm sure it's cool.
And he's the star.
If he's the star, then it's cool. Man.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, and he's like leading the big revolution against the big corrupt cops. Right? It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, in South or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good because he'll do if he just does any spin kicks or something. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so Johnny goes up. So again, they do address like stuff like oxygen. So the ship grabs the moon. The moon is being destroyed, and that it's sort of like that thing comes to try to even hold it together.
Yeah.
So Rita's questioning the air, the gravity. There's a lot of science stuff in here. I didn't write it all down. I tried to write a couple of points. Those are kind of the main points. They start to look, and they're thinking maybe the ship is automated. Now, you know what I was thinking was, have you guys read Rendezvous with Rama?
No.
Yeah.
Have you read? You read that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Arthur C. Clarke.
Mm-hmm.
Like how RR was saying Lethal Weapon, and Last Boy Scout. It's like 2001, and like Rama's like right underneath for me. Like it's like one step down. It is a ship that is massive. Like they go in, and it's like an entire like world. It's like a world in a ship, and it's not Sam Jackson. Oh no, was it Sam Jackson? No, Morgan Freeman was supposed to do a movie like fucking 15 years ago or something.
Tom Hanks was supposed to do a movie. I guess Morgan Freeman was going to be in it or something.
I think that was even before. I don't know, but in any case, the entire book is just exploring this thing and trying to figure out what the hell it is. And there's like zero. It's just awesome. It's awesome. I don't read books, as you guys know. It takes me forever. So if I would recommend Philip K. Dick, his entire library. Yeah. Then my next recommendation would be obviously 2001 and Rendezvous with Rama, one of my top favorites. I'm not a big reader, so if I can read a book and finish, I read the pulps, which I recommend those because they're all awesome. But I'm talking about a real book. Like I super recommend that.
Years and years and years ago, like I was a teenager, they released an art book that was an illustrated version of it with these big, beautifully painted scenes, and I never got it. And now I remember it, but I can't find it on the internet.
I'll see if I'll find it.
It was all the animals and all the things that were in
okay.
it.
I'll find it. I'm in like a lot of these nerd groups, and there's guys there that just like who recreate. I'll see if I can find it. I couldn't find Airwolf.
A canvas book, like it was a rectangular thing.
Really?
Sorry, no. I couldn't find the Airwolf comic. Raj want? Somebody wanted that in the chat. I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I tried. I couldn't get it.
Who else can hear the theme song now? Oh, that's the one.
That's how it moves under the theme music. It's like, it's like one step ahead.
I'll check that out. Okay, so let's continue on. So they do mention the gravity. They mention the air. He thinks the ship might be automated because, how can someone be how can people be manning like such a huge thing? It's just it's so crazy. But then when he sees who actually is manning it, we'll see in a second here.
When he talks about the surfaces, all the machine surfaces are as smooth as if they are tooled by beings no larger than us. Right. Giants would produce surfaces very rough to creatures our relative size. So like Reed's logic is on overdrive here. He's like, okay.
Yeah, Byrne definitely was like, on his best. He's like, I'm going to really science this one up. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But he still made it cool because I love slow science fiction, either movies or books I can really take because I just get right into it. I like getting the details of it. I don't think 2001 is boring. Like I love 2001. It's my second favorite movie. I love it. I'm good. I'm good for it. It should have been longer. Like I like to see every little detailed stuff. So I like things like this. I like the old Dune movie, which is, people didn't think it was that, but I like, and Star Trek 1. It just is so cool. So this issue, I was really pumped up for this. Just like exploring shit and figuring out. It's like, this is really, and then look at the way that this is done here with the doors opening. You're like, oh shit. and it's this huge guy. I was like, what? Now, at this point, the comic book person in me was like, okay, I've never seen this before. So there's something up. Because if this was a character like a Galactus or Celestial or like, I don't know, Eternity or something, like I would have seen this guy in the Marvel role-playing game, or I would have seen this guy somewhere.
Yeah, you have hindsight of like 30, 40 years, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I know that this, but I was like, something's wrong with this comic. Like this is something is off with this. And obviously we'll see what happens, but this is no robot. It's this huge thing. And even this starts to not make sense because Reed starts to piece this together. Now look at the moon; it's crumbling, and like actual chunks are coming out. So this guy, Reed even starts to say, like, could this guy even exist as a thing? Because like he's so massive,
Exactly.
like his legs can't. Like, how are his legs moving around? Like, it's just it's so neat. And then there's another shocker. This is actually a shocker. It's coming up in a minute. So again, here Johnny's all messed up. So how is Johnny flying around? He's like, all right, heads up, I'm going in there. And then here's where he says, we can't, how can we see these ships or something, right? Like, where is it exactly? So they're launching a bunch of ships, and Reed is even saying, like, how could our eyesight even see, like, could see how this is going? It's like, we can't, how could we see that high, like far away or whatever? Okay, so let me read this for a second. The fools, their weaponry is useless against so giant a target. Got to find a way to communicate with the alien. And look at this, Black Bolt speaks. I was like, okay, what the shit? This is messed up. Something's wrong here, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, how is not everything destroyed? Like, especially around them. Maybe that guy's so big that he can't feel it, but like, I mean, that's it. So I like this guy's utility belt. He actually has a utility belt. What's all this about?
You know what's in it, don't you? It's right next to the bat shark repellent.
Yeah, it's the Human Torch repellent. Yeah, he just flicks him away. So, I mean, Johnny's dead, right? But also, I thought this too. I was so happy with myself because he's like, wait a minute. It's like such a small thing, right? So like, how are you swatting it in such a way? Like, it's just so brilliant because it's like if like a fly comes, like, you know, you swat it, but like, I mean, it's like how are you? It's like you can't punch. You can't like punch the fly or whatever, right? Like it doesn't it doesn't work like that. So it's like, hey, this is so cool. But then I knew, obviously, I was thinking, okay, something's up. Like maybe as a kid, I would have been like, holy shit. But I was like, okay, something's going on. Obviously, this is messed up. There's the repellent, the Fantastic Four repellent spray. So I wrote, not all is as it seems. And then he shoots that gas or whatever. It's Raid. No. Follow me. Let's go. So like thing.
And Black Bolt coughs. That really tips Reed off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. And now it's going to make
Black
me
Bolt is coughing aloud. That sound should be enough to blast away the ledge like a nuclear device.
Yeah.
See, anytime someone mentions cough, I have to cough. There's his eyeball. He just throws it away. Something's going on here. Sue, no, what's going on? So his love.
Mm-hmm.
His love of Sue kind of breaks the nightmare spell. And they wake up, they're like, Reed, what the hell is going on? Sue, you're okay. I thought you turned into a pile of goo. I was like, no, I'm pretty good. It's like, what the hell was all that? That was weird. And then Triton is there waking up. It's all Triton's fault. I knew it. Stupid loser. I had to just go into that crystal thing. So it was like this crystal thing, which like manifested this nightmare, and that's it. Like that's pretty much it, right? You know, done. Very cool. They Byrne's doing this. He does like a couple of 2 or 3 parters. Then there's like a standalone one. I feel like he's like, I want to do a Star Trek one. So he'll do a superhero, 2 or 3 part superhero story, with Doctor Doom or whoever. And then I'll be like, I'll do a science one, just it's like every so often he'll throw a science one in there.
It's kind of like how they did old shows when you had 22 eps, where you'd have like your canon episodes.
Yeah.
And you'd have your, Monster of the Week or whatever type episodes.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like, The Prisoner. There's only a certain episodes of Prisoner you really need to watch. A lot of them are just nothing's happening, right? But then there's some that advance it and some that are just there to be there.
This is much of a
classic for that.
But isn't this Byrne's first book that he's got completely to himself? Because he's writing and doing the art duties.
Yeah.
And some of these issues, he's got pretty much all the art duties as well as the writing. So he's almost the complete master of the Fantastic Four's fate, right? So he can swing for the fences.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. This is the Frank Miller, Alan Moore Swamp Thing. Frank Miller, like, do whatever the hell you want. Like,
F was leaps and bounds over his love for Alpha Flight, because you could tell he got bored of it quickly, right?
Yeah, I think he wants the Jack Kirby sandbox.
I think we should talk about this cover for a moment, because
awesome.
Byrne replicates this. He replicates this cover over, at least definitely once in one of his independent comics.
Next Man,
definitely.
I think it's
I think you're right. I think it is Next Men. Definitely during his Superman run.
Oh yeah,
and I think it's the Legion of Superheroes, and he's holding a loft block. He's got Brainiac 5 by the jersey.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Sunboy in the background, right? And also the Teen Titans too. And there's actually, while we're thinking about it, there's a panel that the Count Nefaria issue that Byrne drew, right? There's that with one hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, when Superman and Thor fight, Perez is the same panel. And I'm sure if we looked through this, we could find some panels in later Byrne Superman's work that definitely have. Yeah, Danger Unlimited. That might be it. That appear in this. Like, there's definitely some Superman poses in here.
No, this is 100% for sure, and I've got all the Superman. If someone knows exactly what numbers, we can look at it, because I've got every Superman comic. Every Superman comic that matters. Every Superman comic that matters is on this computer. So
Gladiator's face is how he drew Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is. Let's Sean do the credits, and then we can talk about how awesome this issue. How every page of this is the damn best. Sean can first do the credits.
Number 249. The cover art is by John Byrne. Release date is September 14th, 1982, but the cover date is December 1982. Man and Superman. Written, penciled, and inked by John Byrne. Colored by George Russo's, lettered by Joe and edited by Jim Salicrup and Lance Tooks.
So you can tell how much I like a comic by my notes. Either I have a lot of notes, which means that I have a lot to say, or I have hardly no notes because I was reading it and didn't feel like taking notes. So this is a 3-liner. So the previous one was 1, 2, 3, 4. The previous one was a 5-liner. So that's like a medium. Yeah, I'll put it up on the screen. We got it. Superman 8.
Oh, cool. It's Superman number 8 from 1986.
Yeah. Phil, while you were looking, Phantom Outsider narrowed it down, and then Phil got the
What a great chat. God, the chat is superb in these streams, eh?
Yeah, I know. They just immediately they're the Googles or whatever. You just ask them to do it, and they just figure it out.
Like, I've never beaten Phil to the punch on.
No, you're not. Phantom Outsider.
I've never beaten Phil. He's too fast for me.
Yeah, the pose.
He got an EV, Phil. Yeah. It's a Welsh thing.
Okay. Okay. So, Gladiator, Man and Superman, Man and Lois. Sorry, that was Superman. I called it Man and Lois just to be funny, which I think is actually pretty funny.
And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Byrne was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this gig, but I'd love to draw Superman one day." And this is
I'm sure of it.
This is how you put it out there into the ether.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the
I'm with you
ship.
there, mate. I think it's his audition.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote no notes. We could just look at it and talk. Okay, so the Skrulls, this guy gets slapped upside the head. He spilled coffee in the coffee room. How many times have I told you not to spill coffee in the goddamn coffee room? Oh, I'm sorry, boss. So he's upset. Action 584. I've got that one on here too, so we can.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh my
Look
God,
at
it's
that
Gladiator.
Look at the pose.
It's
That is
Superman.
so Superman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Byrne took Superman cosmic because he had him off planet a lot.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Those issues.
What the hell's going on? It's Superman. That's not Superman. It's Gladiator. Oh yeah, I meant Gladiator. Holy shit! Look at their eyes. I love their
Yeah, those old goggles.
like
On the back
hypno
of the
eyes or
comic.
whatever. Yeah. They're those hypnotized. That's the X-ray versions or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Titans issue. The Titans. Who are the Titans? Oh yeah.
100%. 100%. Thanks, Classic. Or was that Phantom? Sorry.
Classic.
That was Classic Comics.
That was Classic. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so he just like flew through it. And just he blew it up. Damn you blew it up.
No, he didn't blow it up. They blew it up.
They blew it up. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just like walked it off. All right, so they're hanging out, and there's Julie in her
Julie.
costume. Yeah, I like Julie a lot. She's great. And she's like, "Oh, Thing," and then Thing gets all upset. "Oh, I gotta go." It's like, walk it off, buddy. You fought Galactus. Like, come on.
Look at Johnny's jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at Johnny's jacket.
that is awesome.
It was 1983 or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so Ben Grimm takes off. Mime. A mime, kill it. No, don't kill Julie.
Yeah.
A mime is a terrible thing to waste.
Yes.
Do you know what's funny? There's a joke about that. You know that when the plane from the circus crashed into the jungle, and the cannibals were rummaging through the little bits and pieces of what was left of the performers, and they ate the lion tamer and they ate the bearded lady, but they wouldn't touch the mime because a mime is a terrible thing to taste. Taste.
Love it.
Taste,
Love
yeah.
it.
That's why they don't eat clowns.
Taste
They
bad,
taste
less
funny.
filling? Is that
They,
kind of
they taste funny. Yeah.
They taste funny.
This is funny. That's such
Oh my-
a dad joke, man.
it is.
I love the dad
Dad
jokes,
jokes
man.
are amazing.
That's all I do pretty much. It's like those two guys in the docks.
Yeah.
I'll get caught
Yeah.
into that for like an hour of just like listening to every one of them. It's like they're so clever. It's like these one line jokes. Like, all right, so Ben is all upset. He's fine. He's just forgot something at our headquarters. And then all of a sudden there's this runaway horse, and then the kid's having a great time, which is so true. It's like, hey, and then the kid falls, and Thing picks up the horse and catches the kid. And then a bunch of Greek soldiers follow. No, that's a different thing. So he puts the horse down. You're okay, kid. And then John Byrne is not a great kid drawer, because this kid, this looks like an ugly boy. Who
Yeah.
is supposed to be a
Yeah,
girl.
it does a bit.
Wait till you see how he draws Wanda's babies.
Yeah.
Twins?
Oh, they're terrifying in the West Coast Avengers.
Yeah.
They're terrifying. Yeah, that's nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
The West Coast with Master Pandemonium.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah, I've got those.
I've got the TPB Darker Than Scarlet, and it's,
That's
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
that's terrifying. That stuff.
Yeah. He draws
Looks a bit like Will
dwarfs.
Willingham.
Yeah, you're right. He draws dwarfs. You're not gonna steal me Lucky Charms.
What is that, Austin Powers? Or he's like, they're always after me in Lucky Charms. Everyone starts laughing. He's like, what are you laughing at?
Like, ooh, whipping their hair. All right, guys, I'm done with this stream. I want everyone to go. It's like, oh no, you're good. You can stay. It's just Steve,
Yeah.
and so
You arbitrarily turning knobs. Yeah. It's like,
you guys can stay. Okay, and it's like, ooh, the little guy doesn't get it. And then when he's like, and he goes off. Oh shit!
was it Fat Bastard when he's like, the little guy doesn't get it?
Yeah. No, it's gold member. It's gold. I think it's gold
It's gold.
member.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Fat Bastard was. I think he. Oh no, is it Fat Bastard? Oh, maybe it was. I don't
I
remember. I,
feel
thought
like
it was.
it was him. Yeah.
I think because I think it was gold member, but I'm not sure. They're part demon. Yeah, there you go. So they. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, eating this clown. Does this taste funny to you? Wah, wah, wah. All right, so here's the new layout.
Ooh, cross section.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there's the buffer zone.
So now he owns the whole building, right?
Yes, yeah.
So does he
Yeah.
still sublet to other like brave companies to?
It just says Fantastic Four offices, so
Yeah.
I don't think anyone. I think,
But
they
there's a
own-
lot of floor there.
Mhm.
There's a lot.
yeah, and there's more underneath
So
because it's the office building underneath. So there's a lot going on here.
yeah.
Feels like are you being served? First floor perfumery, stationery.
can you
leather,
imagine
drapes and haberdashery.
His insurance premiums,
Huh.
Yeah.
but also the liability waiver that because he owns a building now, so
Right.
all the leases that have to be renegotiated, right? So can you imagine the liability waiver? What do you mean? I got a sign here that if a cosmic giant destroys the building, I can't sue. Can
Yeah.
you imagine that? Like, we have the standard Act of God cover, but unless
Did
it's
you-
Galactus.
Did you just do an American accent? When you did that, it was like all
A
of
little
sudden
bit.
it's a different
A
accent.
little bit.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
can do a Canadian accent too, actually.
Oh
But,
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
gonna
talk
get-
like that, eh? Oh, geez, I don't know, eh? Like my sister lives in Canada. She lives in Port Hope, Ontario. She talks like that, eh?
Yeah, yeah. My coworker, he basically sounds like Bob McKenzie or whatever. Not he's like 2 steps away from just being Bob McKenzie himself.
R spent time with us. He's been embedded, so he's
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
The Baxter building's made of unstable molecules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's
like, yeah. He also has
An exit into
yeah.
extra dimensional
no
space.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be relevant later.
mhm.
Okay, that's annoying. Pick a different letter. V or T. No. Hey, what's going on over here, buddy? I'm a fan. He's a New York. That's is that Mets? Is that New York Mets?
No, it's Yankees.
Yankees, yeah, it's got the Y in the middle of the.
What's the isn't the Mets got the same thing? I guess because it's blue.
Boy,
Okay.
imagine the suspension on that cab. Wonder if he has to
Yeah.
pay extra.
Big
Oh,
time.
here comes Gladiator. Standing on cars.
What was that Rude Jude Gladiator? He was like,
Yeah, Rude Jude
Come
is from Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones, yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Anyway.
my god. All right, yeah. I was thinking of Butterscotch today. That guy, you know, Butterscotch from the truck.
Yeah.
Butterscotch. Oh my god, what the heck's that guy doing? What's Butterscotch doing? It's like these super hicks. It's like for monster trucks. The guy Butterscotch. He keeps, the guy's like, what the heck's Butterscotch doing out in the field?
You don't have to fill every single space of silence, guys. It's like, yeah.
It's like, god damn it. Like, just, yeah, I know. All right, so he picked up a car. You know, maybe he liked it. I don't know. What are you going to do? He threw a car at Thing, and Thing caught it.
Yeah, with a person in it. And you're thinking, oh, he's going to save all the lives. Except the thing gets punched through like 20 cars and all those guys are dead.
Yes, everyone's
Well,
dead here.
they don't show any bodies, so and the car doors are open. If you look,
Yeah.
the car doors are open.
Yeah, I
They've
guess
been
that's their out, right?
They've already been
Oh.
evacuated.
Yeah,
No, they
look at
got
the car-
out.
Yeah, look at the car doors.
You're right.
That's Byrne being
Yes.
clever, right?
That is very smart.
'Cause, otherwise, this would be an episode of Invincible.
Yes. Yeah. Also, too, this is New York. This isn't their first rodeo with a super. Villain.
Right, so that they
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
As soon as
Go
the
ahead, kids. There's a
Nano
super villain.
like shows up, they're like, screw this.
We're out of town, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
There was a story element where he mentions the explosion near Pluto, and that's what we had just seen.
Yeah,
so it's just
Yeah.
to show that his sensors are out there, like he's constantly monitoring everything. So that's just like a small. I made one small note, and then I just wrote Glad v Ben. That was
That's a
my
really
note.
important note, though, because
Yeah.
I actually missed that the first few times I read it. It's actually a very, very relevant note because he says a piece of debris from the blast is heading straight for Earth,
Right.
and its velocity is 100 times the speed of light, and that's Gladiator.
Yeah.
That's Gladiator.
Yeah.
You mean Russell Crowe? No.
Shadows and dust, Maximus. That's all we are.
Yes. Yeah, he picks up Ben, and then he's going to throw him, and he throws him into the Baxter building. Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben? Can't this kid talk? He's got...
He got younger all of a sudden.
Well, he did, literally.
So Uncle Ben just got...
Did they de-age him, RR?
No, he aged up and then he aged back. Remember last week?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
Issue
missed last
where-
week. I missed last week.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He became an
with it-
adult and then they aged him.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he became a naked adult, bearded
With
man.
giant hair and yeah.
And then he beat up everybody. And then they reasoned with him, and they gave him a cookie
Oh,
and milk. And then
And that's why Thing looks like this now because he was oatmeal Thing before.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He turned him back into regular Thing. So, yeah.
245. That was. It was 245.
Yeah, so like they're like, do you want to be regular Thing or extra crispy Thing? And he's like, I just want to be regular. So they made him.
And watch out for pineapple Thing, but whatever.
Oh,
That's coming up. Yeah.
Worst design.
Yeah.
that does suck. Yeah. Oh my God, this guy's crazy. Now we will get to Franklin in a moment because there is a thing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
When I saw this as a kid, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, looked at the building.
What is going on? That is insane.
That's not how
Yeah.
buildings work. They don't have a clean bottom. But yeah.
Well, no. It's not. He's not actually. It's not the buildings and structural integrity that's holding it together.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Then fire cage. That's not going to work. He powed him. Almost, he's like, oh man, I almost broke my ribs there. Da, da, da. Gladiator laughs. Ha, 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 ha. That's like the end of He-Man.
He blows him out.
It's like, oh,
It's like the Olympic flame in Superman 3.
yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Because he's so bored. He was yawning before that. He's like, God, this is so boring. Like these Olympics, these people think they're all hot. And he's like, it's like, get out of here with your stupid shit.
Yeah, you can defeat them all. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. He's got the universal translator. This is a universal translator. I've got to ask you a question. If two trains are traveling at the same speed, but one now. Don't waste the translator on that. Great Scott. Hey, wait a minute. That's a Superman thing. There's at the most there's a good Scott. There's no great Scots in here. Maybe there's a good Scott. Hey Quagner, how's it going, dude?
Wagner.
Oh, that was cool. I didn't notice the date.
Yeah.
Where was? How far back is that?
Oh,
When he's lifting the building.
Phil, you legend.
Oh my
1961.
God, that is great. Hey, do you watch Carl? Because you said you absolute legend. That's what he always calls people. No, okay, it's a channel.
Really?
It's a YouTube channel.
It's a very common expression down here.
That's a common thing among the kids.
And he is from there.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He says you absolute legends. That's what he calls what he calls the viewers. I never picked up. Nah,
Yeah.
and knowing's half the battle. Hey,
Knowing is-
stupid. All right, Universal Translator. We're the Fantastic Four. What's your name? My name is Gladiator Superman, and now I'm gonna throw the crap out of you and beat you up and stretch you into all this nonsense or whatever. He's all crazy. He's got Red Tornado's cape.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
noticed that.
color.
Or you could say he's got Captain Marvel Jr.'s cape.
Yeah.
Whichever. I guess Captain Marvel Jr. is before Red Tornado.
Yeah.
There's an interesting part. So Franklin tries to do something here, and we talked about how. Oh yeah, no, this is great. Look at this. You know what? It is Superman. It's basically Superman, like beating the crap out of all these guys.
The Fantastic Four, yeah.
Yeah, and she puts him in a bubble, and he's like, what is this bubble? And then he just comes over and smashes her in the head.
Oh.
You hurt my mommy. Now I'm gonna hurt you. Listen, kid, get out of here. She just flicks him away.
But not to spoil the sequel, which will be next week. But what's brilliant is that very quickly it's established that one for one, or even all four at once, in terms of physical power, they can't beat him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how they resolve a situation is great, right? And it makes complete sense. So
now Franklin, they're building it up, saying, "Oh, Franklin's going to be able to do something, but he can't, right? Because of the last week's issues. He's all depowered."
Yeah.
Did they put like psionic blocks in Franklin? How was he depowered?
He put it on himself.
Okay.
Himself, yeah.
Okay. I remember something like that around that time.
Yeah. He himself like inhibited himself or whatever.
Yeah.
Allow myself to inhibit myself.
So I almost spat everywhere. Got a very
Hold
sore
on a
throat, so I
second.
just have to drink water. But
Yeah, the next issue is pretty cool too. What made me
One
laugh
second.
is in the aftermath of this issue,
Mhm.
the first couple of panels, everyone's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man shows up, and it's actually pretty funny how he stumbles onto the scene.
Yeah.
and he's not the only one.
No, it's basically
I'll be back in a second.
no worries. It's basically like all of the heavy hitters from Marvel.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's a
So
great
this
issue.
is This is just before Secret Wars, right? Or is it?
No,
there a
it's
bit
2
more to
years.
go?
Yeah,
Because
Is
Secret
it?
Wars
I thought
is,
Secret Wars
yeah.
is 84.
Yeah, it is, but this is not 82.
this is 82 or 80.
Yeah.
This is
Or early
83. So it's the
83 or
beginning of
whatever.
83. Yeah.
Yeah, January 1983 is 250. That's the
Yeah.
cover date, I think.
Oh, the cover date.
And that's
yeah,
a great
but-
cover too. 250 is a great cover.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is 82. This is 82. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a great cover.
Yeah.
And of course, what a great cliffhanger we're about to be left with,
hmm
because everyone be going, "What?" Oh, it's great.
Oh, 1 second. Hello.
Ben gets very brave here, but
The cool thing though about these, like basically all three of these issues, whether it's on the mental side with like Reed and trying to figure stuff out, or Doom and his problems in Latveria, or facing Gladiator or the Nightmare, every character is stretched to their limit.
Mm.
It's not where anyone is kind of like holding stuff back. It's almost like these tests are showing you like why these are special individuals and can handle these situations, but you're not sure they're going to make it. They're kind of going to make it because obviously they're the stars of the book. But Gladiator is a problem, right? The Nightmare was a problem, and that's what made these books fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stakes to these stories, which is refreshing to read these after reading my pile of modern comics. I know we always pile on those, but it's like
Ugh.
I don't know how you tell a story without conflict. I really don't. I really don't get it. Or like without there being something important that you connect to, like oh my god, they have to do something about this.
Yeah.
Or there being a threat, and it's like, oh, how's the Fantastic Four how are they gonna defeat this guy? What the hell? You know.
That's a good point, and I think that's why X-Men '97 works so well. Is because every issue, everything's ramped up to like 12. It's like past Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
All right. I was expecting a delivery, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be today. But like, it's like my buzzing machine thing, like my downstairs thing, buzzed me. The guy gave it like one ring. I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, I picked it up, swiped hello, hung up. It's like, is that the delivery attempt? No, there. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, let it ring like 5-6 times. Give me a second to like, like pick up my phone. Like nobody can answer this quickly. And I picked it up on second ring.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, it's clobbering time. Spear. He's freaking speared him through the building outside.
Gore. Yeah.
That Goldberg.
Spear. And then bus or whatever. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is Superman 2 vibes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, this is craziness. Like, what the heck's going on here? Help. Dun, dun, dun. It's the X-Men.
The real ones. It's the arcade game ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is the real X-Men. I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
It's the arcade X-Men. That's like the preferred X-Men or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess Gladiator would be thinking, Colossus, didn't they just kick your ass like last year?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it again.
Didn't I beat you guys before? That's it.
Spider-Man for no reason. Cap
And is
for no
this the
reason.
first instance of the word X Factor showing up on a Marvel book?
Yeah, I was like, X Factor. That's not X Factor. That's not the real X Factor.
Huh.
That's a good Simonson run, eh? I've got some of them. X Factor.
So it'll be two. Okay, so next week we're doing 250 and 251, and I think there's like an annual or something. Or something.
Yeah.
Let me see. Is there anything else in there? Let me
Is
see.
it the annual where they follow up on? You know that during X-Men 140 or 137, the Fate of the Phoenix, right? There's a Skrull warrior and a Kree warrior who are observing the battle between the Shi'ar Imperial Guard and the X-Men, and they start fighting because the Kree and the Skrull hate each other, right? They start fighting, and then they just leave that battle somewhere else, but they pick it up in this annual, I think. And the battle's been going on for months and months and months, and they've been hunting each other through the tunnels on the moon. And I think they disturb the city of Atalan, and it pisses off the Inhumans. And the Fantastic Four have to come and sort it out. I had that a long time ago. It was really good. Byrne does the cover, but he doesn't do the He doesn't. He might do some of the interior art, but not all of it. It's a really good story.
Yeah, it's 250, which is longer. And then there's a what if 36 on the surface, which we're not going to read, but we'll scroll through. And then it's 251 next week. So let me get we're on page 215. I just want to leave this set up the way it was. And then we can take a look at the Superman stuff.
Yeah, Classic has a great question.
Sorry. Let's see.
Depends on the day.
Oh, hold on. So since Gladiator demolishes the FF, how would he go against Hulk or Thor? What does it imply about Superman? I don't know. That's interesting.
Depends on the day when it comes to Gladiator.
Yeah.
Superman.
It also really depends on the writing at the time.
Yes.
Because the Hulk, like during Byrne's run on the Hulk, Hulk fights in one issue. He fights Namor, Wonder Man, Iron Man, and Hercules at the same time. Although Doc Samson interferes, but then a few issues prior, Doc Samson knocks out the Hulk. When the Hulk's mentally distracted. I've still got my original there. It's real tattered, but that is
those are epic issues.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, all respect to Peter David, rest in peace. But Byrne's short little run on Hulk. Yeah, but I'm a big Byrne fan, so I mean, I'm very biased.
Crap. The Superman one is not on here. Hold on a second. I don't have every Superman comic on
think
here.
how Hulk Gladiator would go is Hulk would eventually win because Gladiator would keep pounding on him, but Byrne establishes here that Gladiator's powers are psychic in nature, and they rely on a degree of confidence that he has
Yes.
to believe. And
That's
he'd be
the-
hit. He couldn't put Hulk down, and he would start to disbelieve, and then Hulk would drop him.
Yeah, and then Hulk has that limitless anger,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
But it'd be a hell of a fight.
Oh yeah, it would destroy a whole city. Versus Thor, Gladiator doesn't have any particular vulnerability to magic, so that would be a
No.
really intense fight. I think, did Jane Foster Thor fight Gladiator? Because I'm sure in the I was reading Mighty
Aaron.
Thor, and during Aaron's time, the Shi'ar gods get in a bit of a altercation, either with the Asgardian gods or something. But there's the Shi'ar gods, and Gladiator makes an appearance, and Gladiator's son makes an appearance as well.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting too, because here's an interesting question. Maybe anyone on the panel can answer this. Would Gladiator's psionic powers negate Mjolnir and the enchantment?
Well, Justice League in JLA. I mean, this is reasoning by analogy. So you have to the closest analog to Gladiator is Superman, and Superman was able to stop Mjolnir with one hand.
Yeah.
So though Mjolnir is an enchanted hammer, he didn't have any particular vulnerability to it. It still, really messed him up when he got hit with it, but he could stop it. He was powerful enough to do that, and Count Nefaria was too. So I think
could he lift it?
Oh, maybe, because he's a warrior, and that's tricky.
Because if he feels he can lift it, will his psionic powers beat the enchantment?
Well, I don't know. That's tough. Well, Beta Ray Bill could lift it, right? Beta Ray Bill could lift it.
But he was worthy. Yeah,
he was worthy.
Yeah.
Gladiator's a really interesting character because he's not as restrained as Superman, as we see in this issue. He's quite punch first, ask questions later, but he's very, very loyal. Gladiator. He has a code, right? Yes. He has a very strong sense of ethics, and that comes through next week quite strongly. And also, you notice he hasn't actually tried to kill any of the Fantastic Four.
No. Right.
Like, because he could have.
I don't. Okay, you know what? All my Burns Supermans are on Kindle, and I have them on the drive.
Oh wow!
Because I got them all, so I'll have to get them on the drive in order to share them. But okay, so we can't look at it, but we can look at it through the internet.
I can hold this up.
Yeah, that's it though. Yeah,
that's beauty government.
I mean, I should have that. What number is it? 8. I probably have that.
The genius of that cover is the characters.
Mm-hmm.
You got Invisible Kid, where Invisible Woman's lying, Brainiac 5, where Reed was, Block, where Thing was, and Sunboy. It's perfect. I mean, the Byrne must have been.
I have that. I have the actual comic.
Yeah.
So
that's when you know a creator's cooking with fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Superman.
I mean, he did some quite odd things with Superman. Like, I know Clobby had mixed feelings about Byrne's run. Particularly the issue with Big Barda. That was
right.
Was a very odd choice
for
Superman, but
there you go. There's that. There it is.
Yeah.
But I tell you, a really epic Byrne Superman. It's in Action Comics 4 or something. It's when Superman goes to Apokolips, loses his memory, thinks he's the son of Darkseid, and fights Orion. Wow, that is
good.
That's Byrne's too, right? I have that.
Yeah.
I have that. I should have those.
Such an epic issue. Oh,
good stuff.
Yeah, Superman Volume 2, Darkseid. That's got to be one of the earlier ones. That might even be.
That's the first part. There's one with. It's got the two of them fighting, and Orion's blasting with his Astra Force. He shoots
I've got the
Superman's
comics.
chest. Yeah, it's the follow-up to that one.
Too.
You got the shirt of this too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do have the Triangle era Superman. The omnibuses now.
Yeah, at some point we can do that. That's pretty cool.
There's a Facebook groups, Sean. I belong to a Superman the Triangle era Facebook page.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of people love that era.
Yeah, I've been getting the omnibuses. They're getting pricier and pricier, but Yeah. They're pretty
Yeah,
cool.
so Action Comics, I might have the Action Comics of that if it's what Action Comics number? When did John Byrne take over Action Comics?
Let's see.
What number? I mean, it's got to be like hundreds. Let me see. Nope.
The one I'm thinking of.
Five. Okay, so wait, 586. Let's see.
Yeah, 586. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, that's such. And it's Kirby Crackle too.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it on here. See, because Action Comics, when I grabbed Action Comics, I grabbed like all of Action Comics, which came with the John Byrne stuff. But when I was grabbing Superman, I always had to do it in volumes, right? Superman Volume 1, Volume 2, whatever. So all of the other ones, oops. Yeah.
That one. Oh, look at that cover. Whoa.
And this
Yeah, there's
art,
Superman.
This art is great too, man.
Mm.
And the thing is, I think he doesn't get enough credit as an inker. Dick Giordano, he's fantastic inker.
Mm.
There's DS.
I like that Dark Side, that Byrne's shape of Dark Side. I found, like, I'm not a huge Jim Lee fan because I found Jim Lee overcomplicates things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it was a fresh approach. When he started on X-Men, it was a very fresh approach. People loved it. Like, my mates loved it. But Darkseid, I love that simple, blocky look to Darkseid that Byrne.
It's a fidelity to Kirby, right? So.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a toy of this version of Suits?
No, I don't think I've seen this toy.
Oh,
I feel like they've done every other version.
What a great fight too! And then you're gonna come up on Superman. Oh, Darkseid!
And he turns his head like,
Huh? What?
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm sure the animated series adapted a lot of elements from this.
Yeah, I think they did.
They made more of a rivalry with Darkseid, yeah.
Yeah, but that episode you talked about, Sean, from Superman animated series. Yeah, he puts his hands over Darkseid's eyes as he's firing the Omega effect, and it blows up everything.
And then there's like cracks in his head. And
yeah,
stuff.
and it changes the color of Superman's costume too.
Right.
How is there not? There must be some kind of John Byrne Superman. John Byrne, like there has to be an omnibus.
It
or
was
something,
pricey though, keeping up with Superman. Then, like it became
it
quite
was.
pricey.
Yeah.
Because you had 3 books going at once.
Jason, there are omnibuses but you have to know what they're called to read them in order.
Right, I see.
Exile, the Exile era, and whatever it was before. I guess they called it Man of Steel or something before that.
So they're coming out with a Finest, which is one that
that's cool.
It's coming out in November. So it's John Byrne. So I'll just get that to make it easy, but I just pre-ordered it. It's coming out in November. So
yeah, Almost Finest. There's a lot of good Batman 70s World Finest collections coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I have them pulled at my shop, but those Finest things are awesome. They're the epic like a DC epic basically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a hardcover of it already right now. Man of Steel #1 that you can just have right now. It gives you Man of Steel 1-6, Superman 1-4, Action Comics 584, 587, Adventures 424 and 428, and Who's Who. So that one's already on there now. So what gives you more, or what gives you the same? It's like you gotta you have to search for these things and be like, okay, wait, what gives me the most things? Mm-hmm. So let me see. The Man of Steel one gives you. So it gives you the same thing. Oh no, it gives you Hawkman #10 collects 1-6. So Man of Steel 1-6, Superman 1-6, Adventure Superman 424, 429, Action 584 to 588. Oh, so that actually gives you more. 584.
I liked Byrne's Man of Steel, the relaunch, the reinvention of Superman. I know Clobby.
Yeah.
I know Clobby had a lot of issues with it. But
they dialed back a lot of stuff, and now I'm used to it. But like at the time it was too jarring. It's like he's born on Earth through a birthing matrix. Where the hell did you get that from?
Yeah.
It's like there's such a thing as light speed and time warping. So
I think, Sean, that was to overcome citizenship issues.
yeah, I guess so. He was born in America, so
Yeah.
yeah,
Like Bruce Lee.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. This is all awesome, though.
You know what I'm also thinking about too is like, I don't think as a kid it really sunk into me is the amount of talent shift in terms of art that went from Marvel to DC in the 80s. If it wasn't for those Image guys, Marvel's level of art, like talent, would have severely trailed DC by a lot.
Yeah.
Because they lost Perez, they lost Byrne. Miller eventually went over there as well too to do Dark Knight. So they were losing a lot of the guys that were, and women as well too, that were like some of the superstars at Marvel. Eventually went to DC.
Wow.
They kept Simonson though, didn't they? They
did
hung on to
keep
Simonson.
Yeah, no, they did keep him because he had Thor, right? And they kept
till
John
86.
Romita Jr. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I posted a bunch of links, guys, for all the panelists in the chat. So make sure you're subscribed. We're back for Avengers on Monday. Sean, what have you got other than that?
I've got Amazing Spider-Man first appearance of Punisher tomorrow. And after that will be Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the Viewmaster reels. So stay tuned.
Nice.
Steve, what do you got?
Going to be joining you, fine gentlemen, for the streams next week. And then we're going to have another Accomplished Asylum Weekly where we're going to look at some of the casting news for X-Men. They just cast Emma Frost.
Oh, is that is she
Samara Weaving?
Samara Weaving.
Yeah.
I think it's great casting if it sticks.
That's great casting for when that movie gets canceled. I mean, comes out.
Haven't they cast Beast and Rogue as well?
Allegedly. I'm going to wait a little bit before I talk about that.
Good point,
But
Phil.
I was taking a look at how much stuff has been canceled on both sides, because we're also going to talk about Booster Gold getting canceled. Like, anytime you hear an announcement, just ignore it.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. Like everything in the DCU that James Gunn has kind of been doing, you can kind of go X.
Well, that Swamp Thing thing is never happening. And I knew that the second he announced it, because I was like, what does this have to do with an overall plan? What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know, doesn't it feel like someone has said it, that Warner Brothers has this incredible treasure trove of characters and IPs that belong to them, but they're run by idiots. I mean, all you had to do was do, standalone Superman movie, standalone Batman movie, standalone Wonder Woman movie. It's all you do to start, build it from there. Who's seen the Lantern's most recent trailer? It looks a little bit better.
It's a bit better.
Ulrich Thompson's casting as Sinestro, that's great. That's very good casting.
I mean, like, again, it's like, as I've always said, I go by the characters. I start with the characters. If the character itself, the hero, is not awesome, it's over for me personally. Like Supergirl, couldn't stand her. It's over. Oh, there was some good fun. I don't care. I don't care about Supergirl. I don't care about her stupid journey on this thing. She kills a guy at the end. F this movie. We already know about the Spider-Man spoiler. If you're watching now, we won't say it, but we know the villain is not good. The villain is one of my favorite characters. So I have the main hero in Brand New Day tattooed on me and the main villain tattooed on me, though I didn't think it was a villain tattoo when I got it. Any case, but because it's called Spider-Man, and he is awesome in it, and all this stuff with him and the heroes are good. So he is awesome. I like the supporting characters. I don't like the villain. So the only negative for me is I don't like the villain, and I really, really don't like the villain. Now, if I didn't like the villain, let's say it was Captain America, the movie, and Red Skull, let's say I hated Red Skull in Captain America, I would have given that movie like a 9 out of 10 because I don't really care about Red Skull. So if I like him or not, to me, Captain America was so good. The problem is the choice of the villain in this movie is someone that I really, really like, and I feel that character is ruined. So I still give it an 8 out of 10 because I'm a little bit of a shill for Spider-Man swinging around and being cool. So Superman starts off, he's beaten up in the loser. I'm like, I don't like this character. Screw it. This movie sucks. Well, there's other good stuff, and it's a DC. I know, but it's over.
There was good stuff. Are you sure?
Yeah. No. I'm saying what people say.
No,
I'm saying what people.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, you're messing. I know. No. There isn't good stuff. If the main person isn't awesome immediately, it's over. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. I love the little kid Diana. She's like, I want to fight and learn how to fight and use a sword. And then she wants to help people. She goes in the front lines. I'm going to help people, and I want to go in and stop this war. We got to stop Ares. You like her immediately. So even if the rest of the movie's awesome, but even if the rest of the movie wasn't that great, I'd be like, well, you know what? Wonder Woman herself was pretty badass, so I like this movie. That's my problem. Right away, the foundation of the thing sucks. So we're watching Eternals. Everyone sucks. It's like, who am I supposed to be? Which Eternal is the guy that I'm supposed to be like, yeah, I really, everybody walks. 12 Angry Men, one of my favorite top 10 movies of all time. Juror 8, like Lee J. Cobb is 3, 8 is Henry Fonda. Worst case scenario, every character in that is a 10 out of 10. But you're like, I love Henry Fonda in this movie. He's badass. Lee J. Cobb was fantastic. This is a good movie. That's a character only movie, but it's a superhero thing. How can the main hero be unlikable? That's it. If the main hero is likable, we're good. So Lanterns, it starts off like it's 2 guys running around. Hal Jordan's being a dick, and I just don't care. Tell me the part where I'm supposed to be like, hell yeah. Army of Darkness, he jumps up, gets the chainsaw in the hand. We're like, yeah, that was awesome. It's like, yeah, I know he's killing that. It's like, that's pumped up. So somebody wants it to be, oh, you only like Army of Darkness because Bruce Campbell. And then I was like, yeah, but Bruce Campbell's in it. You only like Superman because Christopher Reeve is in it. So if I remove it, there's no movie though. Like Bruce Campbell is Army of Darkness. Like if you remove him, there's no movie. So you can't, if he's not in it. What do you mean if he's not in it? He is in it. He's the whole movie. Snake Plissken starts off. Snake Plissken is fucking awesome. I'm like, yeah, this is great. Now the rest of the movie is awesome too. That's a bonus. I'm just saying the groundwork. Obviously, if Snake Plissken is awesome and the rest of the movie is horse shit and has plot holes and is terrible, then you might be like, well, we kind of, he was a great character, but it didn't go anywhere. So, but the foundation is the main person. It's called, I don't know, pick another movie Black Panther. It's called Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Black Panther is not in it. How am I supposed to sit? And then they ruined Namor. So what am I supposed to do? Well, Namor was ruined and he's the first Marvel character and Black Panther's not in the movie. I still thought it was pretty good though. Well, what did you think was good? Like what parts, like at what point in Black Panther 2 where you're like, hell yeah. Because even Black Panther 1, which I don't think is as good, still had some kind of things where like, yeah, that was cool. And Black Panther in Civil War is awesome, but go back to, like he's the best character in Civil War. But if you go back to all these other ones, every time Iron Man, if you don't like Iron Man in the goddamn Iron Man movie, what is there then?
J-Man, like we spoke about yesterday, take Westerns.
Yeah.
Right? Westerns, sometimes not even, the guy's name's not even in the movie.
Oh, I know. Right.
And like the title. A lot of times you don't even know anything about this guy's backstory. It's what that character does in the film.
Right, that you're watching.
The villain or the force of nature, evil, whatever, and you get hyped for the stuff that they do to stop whatever's going on. And they're not doing that with a lot of these movies, right? They're I think in a way deconstructing the hero, which has been going on in comics forever. They're deconstructing them in the films as well too, but you don't have 12 issues. You don't have 12 months to deconstruct them or 6 issues. You've got 90 minutes, now sometimes 2 hours plus. And you don't have enough time when you make it a Marvel team up or a World's Finest or Justice League movie. You can't do it.
And like, right. So, okay. So in Westerns, you pick any one of them that are good. Clint Eastwood, he shows up, you're like, yeah, this is badass, right? Even like, and what RR is saying, do a Superman movie where he's strong and awesome. The deconstructing him and testing his values and all of that, that's the part 2 storyline. We've discussed that. Mm-hmm. That's Spider-Man 2, Captain America 2, Superman 2. That the part 2 that's the part 2. The first one, at the end of that movie, he needs to be fully established so you understand all his motivations. Sean says this all the time. Who is this character? What is he about? If at the end of the movie we understand all of that, then the next movie is like, okay, now the villain's going to test that, and let's see what happens, right? That they do it in Iron Man 2, they do it in Captain America 2, they do it in Superman 2, they do it in Spider-Man 2. I don't know what are the other pumped up, well, not really Thor 2, I guess.
They kind of did an X2. They kind of did an X-Men 2.
Yeah.
X-Men 2, yeah, a little bit, yeah, okay. So there you go. That's it. So Superman, we want to show that he can be beaten up, but why? Why is that an important information? Like the excuse of James Gunn's thing is like, well, they wanted to show that Superman wasn't immortal, but you could show that in the movie when he's fighting guys. Like, it doesn't need to start off with him being beaten up, and then he needs help all the time. So at the end of the day, who are you going to call? It's like, I'll probably call Green Lantern because he did a lot. Maybe Mr. Terrific's available.
To be honest with you, if I really want to get rid of crime, I'm calling Hawkgirl.
She's just going to murder
Hawkgirl
everybody.
and Jean Grey. I'm calling those two.
Yeah. So I just don't. Again, but it's not called Hawkgirl the movie, right?
No,
and that's the other thing. And even when the excuses like, well, yeah, Ghostbusters. Even when people say, it's like, but it was more of like a DC movie. I was like, but they didn't call it DC the movie. They called it Superman, and Superman sucks in his own movie. Well, there's some good parts. There's hope at the end. Stop saying there's hope. I don't understand what that means. What hope? The only hope I had was that my popcorn was going to be good and I could hold my piss till the end. It's like, that's the only hope there is in these movies.
It's a very low bar.
It's very low bar.
Very low bar indeed.
Man, I had my breakfast this morning was a large popcorn that I had from yesterday's movie. I saved it because I got a refill and saved it. And I ate it for breakfast while I watched The Dentist having nice popcorn. This guy, it's all in your teeth, and he hates shit like that. It was great.
Making Corbin Burnson mad.
Yeah, he's great.
Irony.
Anyways, they didn't put American flags on Superman. Well, American flag. They didn't put American flags in the movie. Okay, I mean, he doesn't need to be pro anything. He needs to be a superhero that does stuff. I don't care if Superman is saving aliens, saving Americans, saving Croatians, saving Greeks, saving Africans, saving Japanese people. I don't care. He needs to be doing cool stuff. So you're sitting there saying, "Oh." In every one of the Godzilla, in every Godzilla movie, all of them, every one of them, even the cheesy ones, there's a part you're like, oh man, that was awesome, right? Like, yeah, whether he's a hero or a villain. If he's a villain, like in Shin Godzilla, when that thing opened another, you're like, oh, and he fucking torched. I was in the theater, I was like, holy shit. Like Godzilla, it was even more destructive than -1 in my opinion. That Shin Godzilla, when he blasted that purple, I was like, holy crap. Okay, where's that? Like, you're like, yeah, no, don't mess with Godzilla. F this. Like, this is not fun. Where is that? In every Rambo has it. Like every movie there's ever been in the RoboCop. Dead or Alive, you're coming with me. You're like, yeah, that was fucking cool, right? Yeah, shit, right? That was like, it's like, where even random characters like Dick, you're fired. It's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, you got him good on that one. You're like, oh shit, you got him, and then fucking RoboCop shoots him. It's like, where's the cool shit? Like, there's nothing happening. Even in Brand New Day, there was some cool stuff. Brand New Day did have some cool stuff. Right, I was like, oh, that was cool, right? It's like, oh, and then even when it's like, all right, let's go, and then it's like, that was all, like, there's like cool shit going on. I don't know, there's nothing cool going on in Supergirl, Eternals, Black Panther 2, all these ones that we always complain about. Where is that? Where's the part where I'm supposed to be like, this is awesome? Where you come out saying, oh man, because every movie that we see, like Sean and I have seen Sean and I went every Friday, like for years straight. There was one year where we saw more movies than there are Fridays in a year. And we're walking out, fuck yeah. Like, yeah, even on my own, I went to go see Oculus. I don't know, this came up in my mind, Oculus. And I walked out, I was like, man, that was fucking cool, man. Yeah, shit, that mirror, F that mirror. This is awesome. Where's that? Where is that? That is gone from some like random movies. My wife was doing a poetry reading. She's like, you don't have to stay. I'm like, perfect. I'll go see some movie. I was like, what's this Oculus? This looks good. I was like, whoa, that was awesome. Where's that?
It still happens, but no one watches the movies. I'm halfway through watching that Zazie Beetz one.
That was awesome. They Will Kill You?
That's incredibly. I thought it was just going to be some ho hum thing. I was like, what the hell? Who directed this?
That was awesome.
It's so cool.
Karen Gillan is awesome. Yeah. No,
I was
that
like,
was
what's gonna, well, like she's in that room and those guys come. I was like, what the hell's going on, man? I don't know.
okay. Once she killed that entire room in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
I was like, well, wait a minute. That like, what's
And he
there's-
only is like, who are you?
you,
Yeah.
yeah, that was like, who are, yeah, right. There's the big like, who are you? And like you're pumping the hero up. See, in
Yeah.
that's actually okay. So that's a better Superman movie than Superman because in that movie, she came and she's strong. She's sneaking in and she destroys everybody. Now you haven't seen the rest, so you saw what happened. when
And then
killed
she
all-
tells her big backstory. You know?
and then the backstory, right? So the
Yeah.
structure's better.
Yeah.
And then those guys, you saw they come back, right? Obviously, have you seen that they come back or no?
No, I'm gonna. I
Okay,
have to,
okay. Oh
The
shit,
thing
it's
was,
crazy.
I turned it on because I was working, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Now I have to watch the whole thing, but I have to go to bed and work in the morning. So.
Okay, no, yeah, dude. Okay, so anyways, but you're like, oh, you're gonna be like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, and then you're like, I mean, and then the rest, and then you're like, okay, now I get where this is going. Where is that in the but the superhero movies need to have that even more. Like to me, as I said, Ghostbusters was superheroes, Amigos were superheroes,
Yeah.
like Snake Plissken, Mad Max, all those guys. Like, you know, Max is like, I'll drive that tank. You're like, yeah, fucking, he's gonna drive it. Now what are you gonna do? You fucking bastards! You try to come in here. It's like, now what's gonna happen? You're like, yeah, now what's gonna happen, right? Like, where is that?
Understands that? Tom Cruise does. Tom Cruise
Yes,
understands
Yeah,
because
that's true.
he takes all
That's
the
true.
stuff from the Roger Moore Bonds that
Yeah.
we walk.
it's
out
basically
the-
James Bond.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's basically James Bond. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, remember when they went out the plane and then the guy dove after the guy and he had no parachute? Like,
yes,
there's always stuff in those James Bond movies where you're watching it and you want to see that set piece.
yeah.
Tom Cruise does it, but then keeps it more serious and grounded. And I can't tell you, other than like the Tobey Maguire one when he's holding the train back,
That was
Right?
cool.
that's great. But that one scene is the scene that everyone remembers in all the other movies as well too. When Steve holds the helicopter,
Yes,
when Holland is holding the ferry together, right?
yes.
Superman going back in time. Like there's certain things that stick out in your mind, but I can't tell you one thing that Hulk's done in a movie where I like,
Yeah.
Maybe slamming Loki.
Yeah.
Puny God is the only
Hey,
where you're like,
the
that
Hulk-
was good.
that was great. But for the Hulk,
Oh
that
no,
should-
hang on. There is a Hulk moment. I'm always angry.
That was
That
cool.
moment.
I
That's
like
a
that.
cool
That was
Hulk
That's
cool.
a cool moment.
That's my
No,
secret.
because I
talent.
never
I'm always
understood that.
angry.
I'm the
But the
one guy. It's like, what are you talking about?
But the thing about it is,
It's basically saying I can turn into Hulk when I want to.
but like I'm a Hulk fan from when I was a kid. So I remember books where he hated being on Earth. So he tried to jump off the planet and he jumped into the upper atmosphere.
That's
And I'm
cool.
He has escape velocity now as
Yeah, so they really haven't explored
the stuff
like
that
Hulk at all. He kind of sucks in every
is
movie.
crazy. Like Thor, when he shows up on Wakanda, that's what I remember from that movie. Or even when he's getting
Yeah.
Stormbreaker. So those moments, like Wolverine has a ton of them in his movies, right?
Mhm.
But these movies don't have those moments where you leave the theater going, "Oh my god, you remember when they did that?" But go to a
Yeah.
Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie. There's like 4 of those moments.
There's a lot of pumped up stuff.
Even
in-
Henry Cavill is better in Mission Impossible when he does the loading of the
Yes, that was
He
sick.
his arms.
Then
Yeah.
he's in a Superman.
Yeah, because he's cocking the guns like, it's like, all right, let's go.
That
he
is
ad-libbed that.
still an amazing moment.
Yeah. And like Van Damme showing that
Oh.
you thought there was gonna be a shotgun in Hard Target. It was like it's just his
Yeah.
leg. He unsheathed his leg. You're like, what? Okay, and then oh,
Yeah.
all right, like they can't make cool movies anymore. Like it's supposed to be a superhero thing.
Yeah.
Like the only I told you, my wife watched a Doomsday trailer. The only part that got her was when because like what it can't be, and then whoosh, it came to it was
Yeah.
Chris Evans. She's like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
That's
But
it.
That's trading on that moment in Endgame, though. Right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
just
of
trading
course.
on the because that was probably one of the last great moments in a
Mhm.
superhero movie where the
Yeah.
whole audience went nuts.
Yes.
Yeah, they went nuts on that. People applauded on Spider-Man though in my theater. They
Oh, cool.
they did not. My theater definitely really they walked out the saying that's 10 out of 10. I don't think there's too many people caring about that character. It's like, well, yeah, they either didn't know who it was or didn't really care, or didn't really mind. And they also think, well, that'll be why people don't like her kind and stuff. And they'll make up a story in their head to make the movie enjoyable. But the problem is, I'm like, well, this guy's dead. That tank destroyed a shit ton of stuff. I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like this is crazy, right? This is
And they're supposed to be disliked not due to their actions, just due to their differences.
Due
right.
to prejudice, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Because if you're scared of them based on the actions, it's like, well, why are you scared? Well, let me show you the news here.
No,
Yeah.
they're
See
gonna
this
go
shit?
the lazy. They're gonna go the lazy route and say that Secret Wars reshuffles everything. So
That is
it's
what
a
that-
different
that's what-
Jean Grey.
That's
But
what.
it's like, then why introduce Jean Grey?
That's right.
What's happening here?
That's right.
God
That's
damn.
right. You're right on
It's-
both those.
it's
They're
the
gonna
whole
do
thing.
that.
They introduced Kang in that show, but it's not really Kang. Then they had Kang in that Ant-Man thing.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man defeats him. Then they said we're gonna make, and they intended when they made that movie to make the Kang Dynasty, and they set it up. But it's like, who am I watching? I am not connected to anyone. Do you know how movies work? Do you know how storytelling works? You connect to a character. That's why alternate versions of characters is stupid as shit. You're gonna make it the main thing and not just a weird thing that happens in an episode or a story.
And here's where it works. First of all,
Yeah.
this is why you're right, Sean. You're 100% correct. When you think of the alternate characters, it works when you see them once. So when Tasha Yar came back, or you see people's Spock, it's like, oh, cool. But when you then don't have your character, your version of the character to hang on to, it's almost like time travel for me. If you use time travel too much, it's a get out of jail card. There has to be absolute consequences, or else the actions mean nothing moving forward.
Yeah, and like
That was probably the only thing the Flash movie got right.
Yeah.
see, I liked the guy as Flash, so I thought that was okay. I've watched it a couple times. I don't hate that one as much as everyone else hates it, but there's no Flash villains in it.
No.
But like
Well,
Spider-Man,
it's a Flashpoint movie.
it's not a Flash movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, he becomes the Reverse Flash, right?
Yeah,
He,
sorry.
he
yeah.
becomes his own Reverse Flash.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's Lightyear,
It's
basically.
like-
Yeah.
He's
I don't
the
know-
villain. Sorry, spoilers, guys, but yeah.
Sure, but like this, I mean, I don't know, but Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Spider-Man is the hero. He wins.
Yeah.
He's clearly the hero. The good guys are very good. He's a good person. He does the best he can. He saves people. He doesn't let anyone die. There's something happens where a little bit of the arachnid transformation thing messes him up a little bit, and something happens, and it's pretty neat. And then he's like really like, oh no. But like again, when that happens, he immediately tries to fix. He's like, oh, something's wrong. Okay, I better. And then it goes right to science, right back to science. How can I fix this? That's cool. And he makes stuff. He
My
makes stuff
friends
on
who
his
saw
own.
saw the film, who are very normies, don't know comic store, and they were a bit thrown by the mutation. They were a bit thrown by. They're like, what's going on? And like the
Isn't-
that
I don't know
They
what it
come-
is, but isn't it the classic mutation from the 70s, the arms or whatever?
No.
no.
Oh, no,
There's
it's
no
not.
arms. He's just getting like super.
I know he gets the organic.
But it's
Yeah.
basically based off the Spider Totem stuff.
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Oh my
the one.
God.
You remember the one storyline?
What? Morlun.
They'll
Why not
never-
use Morlun as a villain? Boom.
Why didn't they use Calypso?
Well, that's politically incorrect now.
Well, too bad. They can make it correct, and make by making it awesome. That's how you correct a mistake. You make it awesome. And then
Also,
people like that.
also too, that what we're talking about just now with the mutation, it's not resolved.
No.
No, because it's for. This is the main complaint on this movie. The actual complaint on this movie is that the subplots are literally there so that the next movie can do this subplot. So the next movie will have the mutation subplot continuing, and then 3 years from now, this character will maybe appear in something that she'll be too old for. It's like, or whatever. I don't know. Stepping stones. So that's but MCU does that. Now comic books do that too, but it's not as great for movies. It doesn't. You can have a few things in a movie that are like, oh, that'll continue, but having it be like where somebody did the math. I saw this on Instagram. Someone's like, if you want to understand everything in Brand New Day, you need to watch 100 hours of, and they said you need to watch this episode of this and this and this because this is that. And it's like, who's going to do that? So then you got your friends, being like, oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, well, in the comics, there's some mutation. I don't like what, but in the movie, there's no, there's no like romance. There's romance problems, but it's not the central theme. So the thing is like he's mutating. It's making him super sensitive. Like his spider sense is crazy, super sensitive. Like he can like sense everything, and like the webs are super strong. Like he tries to put the web shooters, and it just destroys them. Like it's like and it just keeps whipping out. So it's like, and he's getting like, it's almost like he's not the Flash, but his senses are so crazy. There's a moment where it's almost like he's seeing in slow motion when his spider sense is tingling. So it's like, it's really mutating him. So he's becoming like a super spider.
So that just hit me listening to you guys talk. It's a Sony film, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So you're going back to Toby, which was their idea to have it be organic. Right.
Yeah, they're bringing it back around.
So this is Sony Spider-Man, but also
they mention it. They mentioned Toby though. He says, "Oh, he goes, They
Yeah.
mention him." Yeah.
But also, if his next movie's Battle World, they went into a long kind of explanation as to how he makes his webs. If he's going to be in like off planet, so to speak,
He is. Yeah.
that's how you maintain his webbing.
Right. Yeah, look, I'm okay with the planning ahead. Look, I know I'm gonna watch the next movie, so I'm not worried about things will continue in the next movie. Like I'm okay. My only gripe is no helmet on Scorpion, which is weird, and the villain sucks. The villain sucks because of who the character is. The villain doesn't suck in the story.
Could have been anyone. You know what? They could have made up a villain.
Correct.
Yeah.
They could have just said it's
A villain, and then this is some villain that then comes into the comics later.
Sure.
And it would have been fantastic.
Yeah, it's just because of the name. They shouldn't have said the name. What's that?
I found this at my parents' house, the Spider-Man scriptment by James Cameron.
Oh,
Nice.
And
Is
it's a photocopy of it from way back. It's got the stamps on it, so it's probably super illegal. But this is where the organic web shooters come from.
mm-hmm.
And so when James Cameron wrote his scriptment, which was a treatment with script bits in it, that's what and his idea was it's puberty. So it's like when he this isn't really great. I know people are like, well, if James Cameron made Spider-Man, it'd be awesome because it's James Cameron. I know, but it's not good. Like Electro is kind of in it. It's a character named Strand. You probably know all of this, right? And Sandman doesn't talk or anything. He's just like a henchman guy, right? But yeah, this is where it comes from. I'll probably do a video on this at some point. But I bought this at Hollywood Canteen way back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Not from you didn't get it from that
Value Village.
It was called something else. Or are you saying the wrong name, or was there a different?
I might
probably
be saying
say
the
the
wrong
wrong
name.
name.
It was downtown.
Yeah, it was Hollywood. I bought so much.
know.
The guy's still around. Hollywood, not Confidential. Hollywood. I'll remember it. That guy's still around. He's just mobile now. Because I saw him once. I was like, hey, shit. I was like, hey, it's you.
Real screenplays.
I've got a ton. I've got Spawn. I've got Splice.
I have the old Luke Cage one where he says "Sweet Christmas" all the time.
What the hell is that?
But it's like
I got it. Hollywood Renaissance.
Renaissance. That's what it was.
I you give me a minute. I knew I get it. Hollywood. That was guys. This was a great store. It had all original posters. I have all my original posters, or most of them are from them. This is before Movie Poster Warehouse, and this guy was super knowledgeable. He had scripts, leaked stuff. It's like props, everything. It was awesome. That he's mobile now. He
movies and stuff, and they're like $20 each. Like this thing was just $20. It's like he's mobile now, and all of his posters are reprints. So I asked him at the last show I saw him. I was like, "Hey, Hollywood Renaissance." It's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh my god." He goes, "You're old school." I was like, "Yeah, but it was there from the." And I was like, "What's?" I was like, "Are these aren't original, are they?" Because I could tell the sizes are all off. And he's like, "No, I don't do originals." I was like, "Oh, how come?" He's like, "Because nobody wants to pay $100 for a poster when they can get one that's 1 inch less around, and it's the same thing, and it's like $10, you know, because you print, I print like 500 of them, and I sell them for $20 a piece as opposed to $100. Like, yeah. So he's like, wow. He goes, I don't do originals anymore. He flat out just told me them. He goes, I can print 100 of these and sell them, right? And he goes, and what am I going to do with original posters? And then they run out of them. Do you have a Spider-Man poster? No. Well, because I only got like 20 originals and they're gone.
because the collector guys came and bought them all. Now I don't have any Spider-Man posters, and then I don't sell anything. Right. So I may as well just reprint them. And all he does is whatever movie's hot. So he'll have reprint Doomsday posters. Like if he's at the next show, he'll have Spider-Man posters printed, Dune posters, Odyssey, whatever's out. That's what he does. That's his stick. So, nice. But not original. Anyway, if you did Battle World, probably introduce symbiote. We don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, he doesn't have the 6 legs. He's not going to have any of that. Anyway, we'll see what happens. What's the next movie that's coming out? I don't even know. I mean, I've got Doomsday tickets already.
Doomsday and Dune 3.
Dune 3.
What about when's Godzilla come out?
Oh, I'll see that. No. Yeah, I'll see that for sure.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter. I'll see that for sure.
Street Fighter.
Do you have what it takes to be a Street Fighter? That was that rap. Batman. I pre-ordered that.
Oh, Nightfall. The animated film.
I'll wait to see if it's any good.
I'm sure it's.
I'm not going to walk right into this. Come on, we've been doing it a million times here.
Well, I'm going to buy because I just buy everything anyways.
Superman properly. So anyway.
Yeah, I buy everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm just buying it no matter what.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's it. We're done. We're gonna go. We're gonna see you guys on Monday. Live long and prosper. What does Fantastic Four say? They say nothing. They say goodbye. Bye. Thanks, guys.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man. And he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.